The thoughts, views, and opinions of In the Red podcast and its host and our guest is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
My mic is hot, just so you know. Your mic is hot. What were you saying about your wife? And then my wife not being...
I say to myself a lot, sometimes I think about the wife that we have, and I'm thinking that's how much of a blessing. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, that we have these.
Amen, my brother, amen. I hear... I don't know if it's the audio in this room, the acoustics in the room. I hear... That's what I hear.
Sir, these are true facts, sir. These are things that we need to touch on. You know what I mean? How they enriching our lives.
Right.
Right. This is something we need to touch on. I was listening to my cousin here earlier when he was saying he wanted to renew his vow, and in my head, the cartoon that was running out the door.
The Roadrunner.
The Roadrunner.
Stop being a devil.
Man said, don't do it.
I said, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna have to start keeping him away from my house.
Absolutely.
He's got a lot of bad habits. I don't want.
As soon as he said it, I started sweating. Hold on. You want to do what? You want to do it again? Twice in one lifetime?
Why? I was like, my God, I barely made it through the first one. Hey, how much clones did I have?
No, you trying to start a whole new eclipse.
The opinion that you're hearing from everybody is based on coronas. Okay.
That's gonna be the intro.
Warning, do not do this at home.
God, man.
How long you got in now, G? What, like 40 years, right?
Yes, like a lifetime and a half.
Jesus, 40 years, though.
Yeah. Two preachers, when they usually got to see the preacher before you go through everything, and they sit down to counsel with you. Yeah, we counsel the preachers.
First preacher said, can't do it. Can't do it. Ain't no way. I ain't putting my license on the line.
I need a beer.
Hey, beer man. You're a beer man.
I need a beer, man.
Well, listen, we out here by you, so when you say beer, we need you to be clear.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a fact. That is a fact.
Look out the window,
I need a beer to drink.
Okay, all right, you're terrified.
I keep looking at them damn trees.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Every time I hear a noise, I'm like, here we go.
And then one time I came to check Kev, I said, yo, Kev, why you got bungee cord around your garbage can? He said, no, man, nothing too serious. Huh? Just beers, when the beers come to eat. Excuse me, sir? What did you say? Yeah, man. Yo, how you saying this so calmly and jerking chicken at the same goddamn time?
Yo, bring another beer with me, can open this up.
No, the opener's right there. It's on the box. The opener's right there on the box. It's on the box. It's in the fridge.
My keys off, so I wouldn't puncture the chair.
Well, I don't look like you're supposed to have no more beer still in them, because you can't find your keys. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So welcome to the Caribbean. What we call this again? The Caribbean podcast.
Yeah. The Caribbean version.
Because some of it fake. We're not going to say our wolves still.
The two to the left of the screen. One is we're not too sure.
They are too long.
But listen, I could gonna tell you by God, sir, is at least we can say Caribbean. You know what I mean? So we sit here and we feel Caribbean. You know, because Trump definitely want to put a wall around somebody sitting to my right. You know what I mean? We're not really gonna say no name, but
Why you keep bringing up Trump, man?
But you said to your right, far right.
far.
We just want to make sure which right. You know what I mean? We just need to specify which right. Yeah.
Listen, I'll say it. I've said it before. I said I don't have a problem with Trump. I don't. Now, am I a Trump? Oh, yeah. But when I have to vote between the dude who talked to the Pope and asked him, tell the Pope, I want to thank you for all the stuff you've done in the Negro League. Right? When he looked at the Pope and thought the Pope was a black baseball player from back in the day. Yeah, you know, when my options are that, son. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with the, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with the guy that at least has a little bit of sense.
Well, okay, let's talk about that. Is there really sense though? Because think about it, man. That's just entertainment for me. You know, that's entertainment for me.
He don't know who he is.
That's what's so entertaining.
The man chews ice cream.
I like ice cream.
Yeah, boy.
No. I didn't say eat ice cream.
No, we don't know people who chew ice cream too much.
Yeah, and they're all psychopaths. They're not around you right now. That's why you moved out here.
I'm a first time, so you don't judge me when I watch this. You understand me? I say, me just listen to these two men right now. You understand? Me don't even know how me got here. Me just want to know that. So, yeah, all right. Carry on. P.S. Joe, don't worry. You got my vote. Yeah, so them just talking, me listening. Yeah.
And let me tell you what happened.
Oh,
Joe's gonna be looking at the screen. Who's Joe? Who's Joe?
Why we don't know why the man mess with Joe so much, you know?
You don't have to mess with him. He don't know who he is.
Nah, man know who he is, man.
Listen.
Yo, the dude turned around and did a 360. Where am I?
But that's happened to enough of it, especially at that age.
When and where?
When it happens to me on it,
Boy, it happened to me one time.
Because you're abused.
I call it, wow, here we go.
You're abused. You're constantly being hit.
But this one that we need to talk about another topic, man. You're abused? Well, I'll my heart fly out. They know you're abused, man.
Constantly.
I was abused when your hat came off. I know what that was up there. I was gonna say, I thought you broke me on.
That's why I cover it. That's why I cover it, man. The TV not ready for this yet. I was just going a while ago.
I got that audio. I didn't get that audio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone can hear me now?
No, they can hear you.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's still right.
Alright. So what we are talking about again? Yeah.
Biden doing 360s.
No, man, Biden not push, man. Biden old still.
Listen.
If I have to say,
Biden
he
not
was
push,
Wonder
man.
Woman.
Biden not work.
Wait, you say you thought he was Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Oh, then I love him even more.
Yeah, cause we not go for the Wonder Man.
No, sir.
Wonder.
No, sir.
Boop in the head.
We ain't know that, man. No.
So
we take Wonder Woman all day, every day.
Yeah.
Jamaicans. I just want that put in.
Yeah. The man, them a eat pan Biden, man. Biden not work, man. The man old and them have some slip-ups, but that don't mean you have to eat the man for you slip-up.
Listen, we all know that. We all know that if we had a choice, we'll vote for none of the above. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah. Well, that's
this is what it is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look outside. Look at the world we're in.
Let me ask a question. You think Trump is really racist, or the people around him is racist?
No, man, Trump is racist. That is not even a question.
He's racist.
Let me take you back to
Yes, man.
No, man. Let me take you back to the what they call that? It was also on Netflix.
January 6th.
No, it was the 6th or the 8th. What the?
What when they did the whole thing with the Capitol?
Not even the Capitol. Let's forget the Capitol. the Netflix series of those young men that got prosecuted that was innocent. All those young men that was innocent. He was the main person leading the thing. To have them. This man wanted the death penalty for these young men.
Right.
These young men. Why? Because it was a white woman.
Right.
It was a white woman, so he wanted a death penalty.
Right.
Huh? And it wasn't even a black person that committed the crime.
Right.
He was seeking, putting up his money for the death penalty.
Right.
Because she was white?
Right.
You think he would have went that extreme if she was black?
No. It won't even care.
So to ask if he's racist, that's a slap in your face.
Right.
He's telling you. He's telling you what it is. What he is.
Answer your question. Before, even after that, right? After that happened, nobody ever had any conversations about Trump being racist.
That's
between that time and all till now, until he ran.
You know what I find?
It was there, but it wasn't publicized.
You know what I find?
It wasn't
because everybody had him in his music videos. Everybody had him on the shows.
Right. Because
everybody sang songs. They want to be Trump.
Right. Because everybody see him as a rich man.
Right.
Everybody wants to be a rich man.
That's it. You think this man would get as far as he is now? If he wasn't for the money behind
it? It's the money.
Are you kidding me?
It's the money, man.
Are you kidding? Obama couldn't get away with the stuff that this man is getting away with.
I don't talk about Obama.
No.
He couldn't get away with it.
Why you don't want to talk about Obama?
He couldn't get away with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, press pause then. Why we don't want to talk about Obama?
Right, he couldn't get away with it.
Hey, bring me a picture of Obama from upstairs down there.
Your picture?
Why you want to put it in the furnace?
No, what you mean, man? What you mean, man?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
My yo. Let me tell you something, man.
Let me answer the question.
Yeah.
Besides Obama being black, right?
Yeah.
What did he do for us?
Well, but you see, that's where you're not. To me, you're not process the thing the right way. Because you see, if Obama did go above and beyond and do everything for black people, you might hear that him come and him turn America into a black place and him.
No, I get that part. No. He don't have to do it.
Which is what they was worried about all the time. Why they didn't want us in there.
But think about all the fight that he got as a president.
No, I get it. Listen, I saw him go over to Germany and nobody shook his hand.
Yeah.
I saw all the racism towards him. The Obamacare, that wasn't even named by him. He had a whole nother thing. It was the white.
They disrespected the man coming into the office.
Boy, I don't know that much, but
yeah, the Obamacare, that was he wanted to do health care like how Canada has, where it's like free health care.
Right.
They changed what he wanted to originally do and created this thing and then named it Obamacare. Right, because it still has to go through Congress and all that stuff. So they changed what he really wanted to do.
Right.
He wanted to give free health care. So I get that part, right? But what I'm saying is, what did he do? He didn't have to do anything major. But what's one thing that he even attempted to do for black people?
Just opening the door to equality to show you that no matter, because you're black, you can shoot for the star.
So just because he won, that was what he did.
That is the number one.
You know that's a big accomplishment, especially in this country. Especially in this country.
What? Exactly.
That's a major
accomplishment.
Hey, you fucking don't yell at me. Right?
Hold on. This podcast just got beat.
Don't yell at me. Worse than two of y'all are both Jamaican. Y'all are family. No. Y'all ain't gonna jump me in.
I said, watch all y'all put my identity up there like that. Don't put my identity up there like that.
I gotta put subtitles.
Every time he talks. He's like Shaq.
I already gotta put subtitles. Everybody's like, oh, this is a Bob Marley movie.
There's nobody at your job that think you're American, sir.
One love, man.
Guarantee.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. Yo, let me tell you, my lad.
I'm gonna tell you. This is my problem with him.
Yeah.
He did everything.
Hold on. How you feel about Obamacare?
Obamacare?
Yeah.
Obamacare is not what he originally wanted to do.
No, what me I ask you say is how you feel about it as far as do you feel like it's
horrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Why do you think it's horrible?
You know anybody that's on Obamacare?
I know a lot of people
that's on Obamacare.
Yes, sir.
So the problem with Obamacare is that it's on how to say it? It's on the what do you call it when people put in their money? What's this? I just lost the word.
So so them have to pay
like welfare or something like
no, not welfare.
Not welfare.
Money. The thing everybody stocks.
A stock,
yeah.
The stock market.
It's on the stock market.
Right.
So what happens is that depending on how it's doing on the stock market,
right.
the price changes.
Right.
So you can be paying one thing this month,
right.
and then next month it skyrockets to something else.
But it have came a long way. It was
but what I'm saying is, it's not what he originally wanted. What his original plan was.
Yeah, but
I'm all for.
But isn't something better than nothing?
Yeah,
but it's like
you're not hearing what
I'm hearing.
Yeah, but you kind of literally saying that that's not his. They took it and they
took it and think.
Right.
What I'm saying, Obama, what he wanted to do was a great thing. What he wanted to do, because like Canada and Germany and these places have free health care.
Right. So
you can go in. The only thing you pay for is major surgeries.
But if you can't get that, what you want. You have to settle for starting off small.
You have to get something.
Work your way up.
No, you have to.
Is it going to be 100% in the beginning? No. But the more that you build on this thing, it can reach to where you actually want it to be. Because when you born, did you born into riches?
Right.
Did you born into a house?
No.
It took you a while to get up there, right? You went through a couple of apartments first, and I even sleep in a car a couple of times before in this house.
That's a fact.
So. It takes time to build.
No. I think you understanding me wrong.
No.
I agree with what his original idea of Obamacare.
I get that.
I don't like the part where they switch what they did to it.
You can't fault him for that.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not faulting him for Obamacare at all. I didn't bring up anything saying that Obamacare was wrong. I was saying he did a great thing with Obamacare. You get what I'm saying? And then even what he was saying, like one of the things was that everybody had to have insurance.
Right.
The business owners were upset because they were like, oh, I only have, because I think it was something, if you're a business owner and you have more than 4 employees, you had to give them insurance. Everybody has to have insurance.
Right.
The only thing that did change was tax-wise, if you don't have insurance, you get penalized. Right. But there were certain tweaks that the Congress put in there and then attached his name to it like it was his.
Right.
That wasn't his. That's not what that wasn't his baby. That wasn't what he was trying to create.
Right.
What they did with it now, I know one chick, she's a nanny. Right?
She's a what?
A nanny.
Yeah. What's a nanny?
To come in and take care of the kids and stuff. Like what you might need to.
Oh, so she's a helper.
Right.
Okay.
And
no, don't judge me, sir. I want to make sure that
proper terminology. Let it be known that base red. She's a helper. Me understand a helper. Yeah, okay. Alright, so
Not the pool nanny.
Not the pool nanny. Hey, child on board. Child on board. So like she had the Obamacare thing, right? And then she was going through some like medical issues. She's in, I forgot what state she's in now, but whatever state she is in, their medical thing was already messed up out there, like just the way they do their medical out there. Then she had the Obamacare. So she might have went from January paying $100 and something to March having to pay almost $400. But because it's on the stock market is how it's being. So it's like, yo, you can't balance your life. And mind you, keep in mind, this is a white chick. This isn't a black girl. This is a white chick.
Yeah, but it don't matter, yo.
No. I said that to say it's like, the non-melanated people have a different way of managing. Thought process of managing their money. You get what I'm saying? So these up and downs, for them, it's like, what am I? and she's already making $80,000 a year. So you can imagine what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
It fluctuates.
The fluctuation is crazy.
Yeah.
They can't budget. They don't understand how to be. The average non-melanated person doesn't know how to budget like a black person.
Right. So why is Obamacare so popular based on what you're saying right now? Where so much people, I get it, in the beginning it was rough, but the man couldn't get what he wanted fully, so he had to settle for something to build on it. All right, now.
But he didn't settle.
He didn't settle?
No, it's not that he settled, it's what Congress approved.
Yeah, but he could have said, yo, boop in the head. Nope, not doing it.
Well, true, but...
Yeah, but him realize that it's a gateway,
it's a gateway, right.
To get to where
right. Because he got the other, he did get the piece of everybody having to have insurance. Right. So from the meek to the rich, right, you had to have insurance. Right. I get that part, but the fluctuation is what's crazy. Not being able to, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to budget on your insurance. If you paying, the average person is not paying more. They paying most people paying rent. You get what I'm saying? If you know your rent is such and such, and then all of a sudden now you get a $300 hit. You get what I'm saying? It's rough.
Well, you know, it's crazy. You're saying that, but have you ever looked at an insurance bill? Mm-hmm. Like, you've looked at it, how much your insurance pay to the doctor.
Right.
I mean, you're saying, wow, that's crazy, $300. But when you go to a doctor, a simple visit, you're paying thousands. The insurance is paying thousands of dollars. So it's like that $300 might look rough, but compared to that thousands of dollars that the insurance is covering, if you didn't have that, you're gonna get a bill. You're gonna get a bill that's gonna put you in problems.
But you're coming from a place where, like, your job, your 9 to 5 is like a steady kind of work, whereas the nanny chick would have to get insurance through her employer. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
She has to pay 90%.
Right.
So it's a little bit
unfortunate.
Different. That's the thing with the Obamacare. There's no like, all right. Like,
so what would she do if there was no Obama?
But that's what I'm saying. Because we both have to go to
one of the bigger companies, right? And she might be paying more.
No, it's not. Might be. We need to.
No. She would be paying more.
Okay.
Right, but that more would be steady, and she would be able to budget what it is. So let's just say, just throw out a name. Let's just say the Blue Cross. Don't say the other name, right? If she was paying somebody like them, and they said, okay, listen, your monthly is $250 a day. You know that $250 is there every month that you have to pay.
Yeah, but there's still some stipulation with that $250 because if you have certain existing conditions, you have a running off problem. So yes, the Obamacare fluctuates, but I am hearing you what you're saying and how rough it is for her. You understand? But I really think that it's a gateway to equality to bring down this insurance game, because the insurance game is a pimp game.
Big time.
The doctor pimp you, the insurance pimp you.
Big time.
Everybody a pimp you.
I'm gonna just tell you direct. Like, I don't like this side of you. I don't know if it's the country.
You see, the reason why you don't like this side of it is because you're talking to a pimp about pimping. You understand what? So I know pimping works. You see me?
I'm gonna need you to pull that back up later.
Yeah, I know pimping works, man. So
somebody gonna want to see that.
So you can't just attack the process. You understand what I mean? You understand the whole game. Pimping is a long game, man.
And everybody that knows this man knows this is a pimping man. Every time we go out, we're like, well, I've had people look at me, so who's pimping? Who in the past is going out? People say, who's this pimping?
In the past.
Yes, please, in the past.
Oh, it's in the
past. Way back.
My bad, yesterday. Yeah, right. Way back. Still does it. Way back. Still to this day. Hey, right back.
Nah, man. You see, we wouldn't even be having this conversation if everybody in politics would do what they actually sign up for politics to do, because they would look out for the people, and this whole pimping game won't even come in back, because Obamacare won't even be an issue, because you would be able to live, get sick, take care of your kids, still keep your house, or you know what I mean, still can have that same dream that you had without trying to figure out which one of these pimps I'm gonna go with.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah. So you can't blame. You're not blaming Obama, but you still can't blame the process. So
but here's the thing: the way they twisted it is not really going to become a process. Like it's not going to be a process towards the good.
You don't think so?
Not with these guys.
Why not with these guys?
Not with these guys, because they want to keep their pockets full.
So right now,
the way the Obamacare is set up now, right?
So you don't think that Joe Biden have improved on the Obamacare?
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he did. No. I wouldn't agree with that either. I don't think he did.
And I know I
not even a bit.
Not even a single solid celery.
I think he improved.
Really? I don't
think so. This is what I think has happened. What's happened over time is the way the stock market has been moving. Right. So because so many companies have folded, right? A lot of the bigwigs have been putting their money into things that they know are long, more stable.
Right.
So because the bigwigs put their money into this, it kind of stabilized. And so it makes Obamacare seem like it's better, but it's not, because of how the stock market is fluctuating.
It's always been up and down.
But if they stabilize it, we're still moving towards
but that's
it's still a pimping progress, but we're still moving towards a progress.
Right.
All right. For instance,
what happens when they pull their money out? When the big companies,
and that's why you don't just rely on them. You're still working on it behind the scenes.
Right, but what has to happen too is we, the small people that would be on Obamacare, need to put into Obamacare.
Right.
And get Obamacare as stock for ourselves.
Right.
To be able to stabilize it.
Right.
But the average us don't dwell. We don't look into stock. To be honest.
But through time and education, I feel like that can change through job opportunities, through people not just working on low minimum wage jobs, through doors opening to people who can get a better job. Yeah, man, see what it is.
Who you been talking to?
You know, I'm not talking to nobody, man. He's a weed smoker. Maybe it's cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
Man. So the problem with all these things what we're talking about right now, road boy, in my book, is because of the rich man control the power, and you have to. You're not gonna change this, man. So the only way you have to try and go around it, and going around it sometimes is not going around it. Sometimes it is going around it. What do you mean? It take time. You see me I say? For instance, me only can talk about facts when me know. See it? Insulin. The man will sell the pattern for insulin.
It went down.
It was only sell for $1. See it? Yeah. Insulin, where pretty much everybody in America is a diabetic.
Right.
See it?
Or high blood pressure.
You see, high blood pressure. That's another category too.
Right,
and for them I sell insulin pan the type of level where insulin I sell pan is because of the rich man control it.
Right.
See? No. You don't want to talk on the nonsense about Joe all the while. Yes, never put it as nonsense. But the man I work at right now, insulin for certain people is $35 where people never see that in their life. So, me not think you ever said the Obamacare now work. There is some progress, but is it fast? No. Are you seeing it this year? You may see a little changes, but $35 from paying children and something dollars. You don't think a man deserving props for that?
The country wasn't. They didn't destroy the country overnight, This has been going on for centuries, for generations.
Right.
So you can't fix it overnight.
No, it's not gonna fix overnight.
You know what I think the biggest problem is?
So every gain you make, you have to appreciate it and respect it and push with it and educate people upon it so that people can say, all right, you know what, this makes sense.
I think a lot of times too, we as people, we put more emphasis on the president and not our local, politicians. The local politicians make the laws for where we are, right? The president just, does the overall, kind of.
But why the politicians change after them going at the seat? Because of the same rich man we turn around and say, my youth, stop a nice man, here's a couple thousand man. And him just change his mind from the people and go build him big house and, you know what I mean? Build up him bank account. Meanwhile, if you would stay on track and still stand up for the people, you understand, things would be better. But that's the problem. So now with
all the misconception of the presidency.
But then it fall right on the president. And everybody ever say,
doctors make more than the president. The president don't really make money.
Right.
The president's broke.
But the
Not
name,
broke, but
the name is the president. And everybody feel like you control it, but you can't just wake up and change things. It's a process.
It's a process.
A big process. And now it's not a process with average Joe like me and you who have only $20 in our bank account. It's a process with people who sit down on millions. So when you say something to me as the president, if me not like it, me just laugh after you and walk left your backside. Yeah. And now you as the president have to be like, oh man, right? So now the president have to look at it and say, you know what? Yeah, we could throw some tax on them boy because the only way right now we can slowly build the trade. So if you make certain billions and me I make couple dollars, you're supposed to pay more tax than you who make billions.
Yeah, but they know all the loopholes.
They do.
Exactly.
They know all the loopholes.
That's the thing.
While we on the word of process, right? You've done like a ton of jobs over time since.
You know what? Yeah, put my business out there.
No.
But you mean I
did it injustice. I did it injustice.
It's what those melanated people do.
That's what it is.
Clear something up. So we have here on In the Red podcast, right? Who do I introduce first? A or B? You choose. A or B? Who I introduce first?
So hold on first.
A because I live under his house.
Yeah, if you know why A and what B. Good choice.
But I did point. I said A or B. All right. So we have here, right? People. I know there's probably 1,000 people that have seen this man on a corner somewhere beating up an engine with a hammer.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
That's true.
What are we talking about? A or B?
Yeah, we're talking about the only man in the world that can pull off a pair of shoes with 2 R's with Rolls Royce signs on the top of the shoe. And can pull them off and make them hot.
That's right. That's right.
We got Big Kev in the building.
Jamaican all the way.
Chop off.
Big Kev in the building.
Jamaican, no Jamaican.
Big cat.
Now, on the other side, we have the only man I know that can argue with somebody through a rear view mirror.
Oh, here we go.
Jump out the car on a bus driver while he's trying to do his job.
Damn, bro, this man makes it sound like you need anger management.
The only man I know that can punch a dog in the face and make the dog run away.
I feel bad about that, by the way.
We got the top dog, Big Cheese.
Yes, sir. I feel bad about that dog, by the way.
Okay. Now we got that. So, you've done a lot of jobs, right?
Yeah.
Ton of jobs since I know you. Like, I don't know how many jobs you have. Right? But I know one thing that at one point you were a nurse, correct?
Yeah, again, you're putting your business in my child.
But it's not
anything like a nurse.
Let's say you were working in the medical field.
Put the doghouse back on.
You were working in the medical field.
All right, so yes, I was a nurse. What
so let me ask you a question.
Assistant.
Do it make sense to you when you hear somebody that works out on a daily, like every day?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Health-wise, when you look at them, they look like a human bull, right? And then they turn around and you hear the doctor say, "Yo, you have high blood pressure." Does that make any sense to you? Medically?
Make it make sense, sir.
Medically, does
No,
that
man,
make
talk
because
to
when
a
I
rude
think of
boy.
it as a novice, all I've done is clean these rooms. Like, I worked in maintenance, so I don't know.
In his defense.
Yes,
There
sir.
we go.
Talk
There
to
go
him.
that Jamaican
Yeah.
shit.
Talk to him. Talk to him, little boy.
It is in his defense still in America. The food where you eat still, you could work out all you want.
He
The
went right.
American food kind of,
He went right to the food.
You have to cook some good food.
But you would have to use your stove to cook for the food.
Yeah.
But if your stove stays cold and all you use is an air fryer, right?
Alright, I can see that.
Then you...
Air fryer is very, very healthy, by the way. Healthy. It's very
Listen,
healthy.
man, I have one too, and every time I use it,
It's very healthy. It's healthy eating.
I'll be honest.
If y'all don't know who the little tyke is, this is the son of Big Kev. There you go, right there.
Nah, don't worry, because you're about to get put in the bathroom. It's very healthy. It's healthy.
But does it make sense? You think it's the American food?
Boy, I don't know, me think you need.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, like
Yeah.
I'm from Barbados. Everybody knows that, right?
Everybody don't know it. You should let them know.
Listen,
A lot of people think you're Mexican. Some think you're Spanish. A lot of people think you're a half-breed.
Honestly, I just thought it was Jamaican everywhere.
No, that's why we know you're young.
listen, but hear what?
Everywhere we go with this guy, the first language they speak to him, hey, papi, and all he do is sit there and go, I'm not Spanish. So it confuses even them.
Not Hispanic is the proper terminology. Just to put that out there. Thank you very much.
It confuses even them.
All right. So yeah, that is true. But listen, I've grown up with Jamaicans all my life, right?
And Haitians.
And Haitians, yeah. But Jamaicans all my life. I played on sounds, right? Multiple sounds. So I understand Jamaican culture. I probably understand Jamaican culture more than you do.
Well, you understand Haitian
Right?
culture
So
a lot more.
What I'm saying to you is,
You got Haitian in your family.
I don't know many Jamaicans that don't use their stove. So what I'm asking is,
Well, you don't really know a lot of Jamaicans then.
This whole conversation is
But you know what it is? You don't know a lot of Jamaicans then, because we have other ways of getting that jerk done. You know what I mean?
whoa, pause.
Huh?
Not on my pod. We're not gonna do that.
What?
Fix your speech, sir.
What did I say?
Huh?
What did I say?
We know a lot of ways to get our jerk.
Yeah, we got other ways to get that jerk.
Chicken to that jerk,
Please.
Please.
There's a lot of things that get jerked, man. You don't just jerk chicken, man. You got turkey. We got pork. You know what I mean?
You chew off the man over there, some boy, like, in your jerk, and he's like, wait a minute. It's a kid-friendly podcast. What's going on?
Please, this gotta go on YouTube.
Well, you know.
Please and thank you.
Well, you know.
Get that shadow bed. Yeah, but you gotta use his stove. So you don't think that maybe, alright. I mean, it's on screen. They can see your size.
Good.
You're taking up half the screen over there.
What can I say?
By yourself.
What
They
can
can
I
see
say?
that you're taking up two.
Well, you made it
levels.
very clear that I stay in the gym.
You do. You do. You're ass.
But here's the thing.
Or ass.
But,
however you want to call it. Depending on what page in the Bible you want to read.
This podcast is thrown out the window. Here's the thing. I don't understand what this gentleman over here to my far right.
Gentlemen.
To the far right.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Far.
The overright.
This man has been in my life as far back as I can possibly think at this point. And for him to sit there and
Nothing
think
but
that
greatness I brought to you.
I don't know.
the whole room got silent. I didn't like it. Even the crickets was like, even the crickets stopped making noise.
Did he just say great?
Did he just
No, listen. I don't want anybody to think I'm exaggerating. My introduction to Kev was like, yo, my cousin's from the crib beating up his engine. That time you had a black Jeep. What was it? A black Jeep? What was it?
I think it was the Cherokee.
Yeah, the
black
I think it was the Cherokee.
Yo, my cousin from the crib beating up his engine. Yeah, we gotta go out there.
It started though. I was like, wow, it really works.
How the fuck Jamaican shit is this?
Them don't know about them things, man. Old school, man. Just so you know, when you start, they just beat it with a hammer, man. Beat it till it starts. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll get the point.
Boop in her head. Alright. You get the point. Yeah.
Why do you think we name all our cars her? Yeah, okay. Alright.
Not me. My car's named Fred. My car's named Fred. Right? Not me. Well, I love my wife. And she means the world to me.
For those who can't see, he's winking himself crazy right now.
They can see I'm light and bright. Wink.
Oh, wink.
Oh boy.
Now, I'm gonna answer this man because he gets on my nerve every time he brings this up. Why you work out all the time and you got pressure? So you've been in my life as long as I can even remember. You seen my life. The amazing thing will be, how come you don't have pressure? Huh? You cannot. Why does the gym only helps console and consolidate me? Write that down. Ain't got nothing to do with what goes on in my daily life.
Time stamp.
The daily life, half of y'all couldn't even handle. Trust me on that. Write that down.
Speak, brother, speak. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, but here's my thing, Kev. Right, and this is your family, right?
Wow.
So,
But I thought it was our family.
Boy, he just put you out just now.
Yes,
It's your
put me out.
family.
You see how quick that changed?
Yeah.
but what I want to say is like, some of us live with our wives on a daily.
Some of us.
Yeah. So 2 of us in this room.
Okay.
Right? I'm not calling no names. I'm just putting something.
Let's see where you're going with this.
Right. So some of us live with our wives on the daily.
Yeah.
See our wives every day.
Yo, you know what me about like
St. Luke's.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what's crazy about the fact that he keeps saying that? I never mentioned anything about wife. I just said life. That's all I said was life. I never mentioned anything about wife. I want somebody's wife to pay attention to who, I'm not going to say no names, was bringing up the wife thing. But we're not going to say no names.
Why you putting Kev like that?
Huh?
Why you putting Kev like that? Kev is a happy man.
No, Kevin's here. My hand's over here. Ain't that
Far right.
Far right.
The overright.
Far right. The overright.
The overright. Because you should be stress-free. That's what I'm saying.
Should I be?
I mean, right now, how many people get to be away from,
You see?
stresses
There we
of
go
marriage?
again. I never said anything had to do with
Listen,
my marriage.
I'm just asking a question.
You can't get away from your life, sir. Your life is what your life is.
How many of us married men get to be away from the stress of life?
So let me ask you this: Why you keep bringing up the wife thing? I mean, there's other things in life that's stressful.
It's getting real, people.
Oh, it's getting very real. I want y'all to focus, because every time somebody says something, they call their mom or their wife and try to put it on me. So I want to know why you keep emphasizing on that. There's other things in life that has nothing to do with your wife.
Boy,
I just rhymed. There's other thing in life.
I feel like I should be over there and you should be over here.
No, sir, you're in the right place. You should be right where you at.
Right where you at.
No, you're in a better place, sir.
Because I'm going to punch him in the mouth.
Oh, man.
Harder than the engine.
Hey.
I've been tired of this. I've been waiting for this pot. You know what I'm saying? I've been burning the pot with the bottom of my belly.
Wow.
Sick of this nigga.
Hey, it's burning in the bottom of your belly, like that chicken you made.
Hey, don't fuck with my business.
What?
Shit.
Don't fuck with my business.
Talking about chicken now.
Hey,
You're
let me
false,
tell you
okay?
something. Let me tell you something. One thing I would say, sir, you make some banging jerk. I cannot take that from you. This man does his thing when it comes to jerking some chicken. It's just don't be at a family reunion with him while he's doing it. What happens?
It was one time I pulled the chicken a little bit too early. It was a lot of people, and it was a lot of alcohol. I can't drink brown liquor.
Sir, the chicken literally slapped me. I was like, hey, what the fuck? Hey! This chicken is still alive!
While you biting it, went.
Don't join this nigga.
That's when you.
You ever see something so bad you can't do nothing but scratch your head, yeah? And you want to fight? You want to come up with a good answer? Say, I didn't expect that many people to show up.
There was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people.
The man down that two juice, man.
It was on the more than two juice.
4 or 5 in. And it was brown liquor. No, my belly don't do good with brown liquor. You know, you start bringing up the 90s, you know it's a good night.
You know it's a good night. You got to get that white. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something.
White make you ride.
Yo.
Everybody agree. Some white rum.
Yo, does anybody really accept why the 90s was really like the epitome of fucking life at a time?
Because internet wasn't really that famous.
Whose child is that? I don't know. Still.
Yo, this nigga pisses me off with this ringer shit too. Like, who still uses music as ringers?
I do. Lobo?
I'm planning to.
There you go.
Listen.
There you go.
But do you know why they call it the golden era?
What?
The 90s? Yeah.
No, why?
You ever really think about the 90s, right? The 90s was really the start. Is that your machine going on?
I don't know, something beat just now.
I don't know why. Every time he does that.
I'm about to say, yo, get some sugar. Get some sugar. Don't let him pass out of the bar.
No, I think they found us.
My business out there.
They found us.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Get some sugar. We're about to lose him.
Get him some candy.
Give him some candy.
Give him a horse. God knows, look at the truck. My wife got $1,000.
This guy's horrible.
Yeah, yo, the 90s, bro. I just want to, before I go into it, that Kev got a designer patch now, and it's black. The last one was white.
Yo, you saw that?
Yeah, and it was on the other arm.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a black patch.
What the hell?
You try to blend it in.
You trying to blend it in?
See.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, you're going too far, man.
Well, I'm going too far now, man. Wait, what from the start?
They got a black patch on the other arm.
What? You see what when you participate with people on them podcasting, people start talking.
Everything comes out.
Everything comes out.
Everything comes out.
One of them business. You understand?
My God.
That's why we don't really do everything here, you know.
Yeah. No. That's why family. We only get together every now and again.
That's why we don't really. I'm doing the bounce.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's why we really don't do these things on the regular. That's what he said.
That's what. I'm glad you did that because a lot of people go, huh? What is that?
What happened?
We wanted to slow it down.
Honey, what did he say?
I thought we come here to talk about some things.
Everything.
We talk about everything.
You know about everything.
About the patch and all that.
Yeah, no, everything, man. Everything.
Yo, but listen, all just the 90s was the golden era because honestly, that's when black people really felt real freedom.
In the 90s?
If you think about it.
Yeah. How? No, man, listen to your car.
Think about it. I'm talking about America's terms because they called the 90s the golden era for black people, right? So think about our music was popping in the 90s, right? No, not Motown. You're a little bit too far back. That was the 60s stuff. But you're good though. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
I don't understand.
But it was the build-up. The 60s, Motown was the 50s and 60s.
We got to keep him off YouTube.
Right?
Way too much YouTube.
But at least he's in the know.
History?
At least he's in the know. He has an idea of something. He knows who Motown is, right?
Yeah, no, it scared me.
Then going through 70s, we had that little disco era and it was merged. The 80s, we had the breakdancing and whatever. But the 90s, we really, music, everything black took off in the 90s.
So that made me come here at a good time, because when me come here in the 90s,
you did.
that was what was good for me, become a foreign.
Think about it, in the 90s, if you were broke,
you did.
if you were black and broke in the 90s, it's because you wanted to be. Because there was a hustle that worked for everything. Everybody had a hustle of some sort. Drugs was popping.
Yeah, some of us had
music was popping. Sounds was popping. Everything, the club was everything. Everything black was popping.
How you leave with drugs were popping? What?
Well, like you was in my business, bro.
No, I'm not in your business.
Some of y'all might remember him from Flatbush days. Okay. Huh?
Yo,
What?
I didn't have snot on that.
What did I say? What did I say?
But everything was popping. Hey, listen, all right, we want to talk about it. Listen, drugs was popping.
Okay.
Weed was popping.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
There was a weed corner on every corner.
That's
and everybody was eating.
Yeah.
They had weed pumping out of the Chinese nail salons. You understand what I'm saying? They had, you know what I mean? Your feet eat a food. They had $3 bags for the niggas that didn't have. What was it? Trays, nicks, and dimes. And then you had your dubs, your little 20s.
Why was it such a good era? What do you associate that good vibes of the 90s with? Who was the president then?
Who was the Who's president?
Who was it?
Not Bush.
Reagan.
No, Reagan was 80s, and then after the 80s was the first Bush.
Yeah.
Right, because we had two Bushes.
Yeah. Bro, let me tell you something. The 90s was so good, I don't remember who was president. I just remember who was mayor.
So how? What me I say? Like what made it so? What changed?
It was an influx.
It definitely was
of everything black was. It was just an influx because we coming out of the 80s and the hip hop era of we gotta really put respect on the hip hop era. Hip hop and reggae, right? A fact. Like the music escalated in both genres, both hip hop and reggae. You think about the 90s and reggae, son. Everything you love about forget just Beanie and Bounty, but the Power Mans, the Lady Saws, everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It was just an influx of everything black at that time, and it just felt like that was the one short space where we were all on the same page. Like, yo, let's just do it.
Well, I feel like yes, the music was there, and yes, everybody was just do it. But I think people, as a society, was out to have more fun in those days.
Right.
You used to go out, and it wasn't about fights and shootings and riff-raff.
Everybody, you take your time and
style. It was more about how much girl you had to get.
Right. And it was to have fun.
It was
unless you went out with the Top Dog crew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The 90s was about more fun, man, and that's what's missing right now. And
fun in everything.
Right. And you find that everybody's in their own decisive corner now, where the unity of having fun is not there anymore.
Right.
You understand?
The music's not even fun anymore.
Right. So, and even the music used to bring us together more.
Right.
The music nowadays is putting everybody in a different. It's not combining. It's not happiness. It's not joy. It's not fun.
Exactly.
You know, and so it's just time.
And when I tell people, I'm like, yo, like music has a big
part. Oh man, music play a big part in society. I know people interact and
how we interact. It plays a big part. You're like, no, it's the politics.
No,
because the politics never changed.
No.
The 80s.
No, politics
was the same.
Always the same.
It was just
music, man.
It was just a bunch of people just like, yo, let's just have some fun, man. Let's just party. Yo, let's just go wine on two girls and get some drinks. and see where the night goes, and even everything. All right, we do it again. This is Friday. Let's do it again Saturday.
Right.
Yo, I remember. Dog, back in the day, I used to play out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every week. Thursday, and the party was packed every time. Son.
Yeah.
What was that club I used to play at in the city? That they used to have to sneak me in to go DJ.
Who are you pointing to?
There was a popular club in Manhattan, man.
Manhattan.
And it had a reggae room.
I know you did talk about that. I can't remember the name of it.
The fuck was the name?
One. I know what you're talking about.
Yo, true story. Yo, one time I was playing the club, and as we packing up from the club, who comes walking down the block? My mom, going to church. Walking into church. I had to hide behind the speaker box. Yo, preach. Yo, preach. Hold the box. Hold mother's right there, son. I've been playing sound since 13, bro. 13, so I seen it. Like, I seen the change. Like, oh, yo, this shit is popping, man. I don't never want to change. This shit is it. 90s was popping, man. And everything. Listen, even y'all, you with the construction and shit.
No, 90s was good.
Like, yo, money was being made.
Man, 90s was good.
So, like, all right, but here's the thing now. Now, besides just having fun, but money was being made in the 90s.
And also, cost of living wasn't so.
It wasn't as much.
So you could,
yeah, but we weren't getting paid, so
wasn't
kind of balanced out. So, like,
right.
All right. So, how were we eating the way we were eating?
No, because again, we weren't getting paid this much right now, but you were getting. Cost of living wasn't so rough because you could put. Those were the days where you could go to the gas station and say, "Let me get $2 on pump 4."
Right.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you could make the shit work.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Right.
Now $2 on pump 4, you can't even move from the gas station.
It don't make no sense.
You see what I'm saying?
It won't even click.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So cost of living wasn't so rough where you could pay your bills and still have some fun.
Right.
You see what I mean? Now it's just so rough, you're so stressed, and you can't go out and have fun, you can't go unwind, so all that shit just built up.
And you know what happened when that builds up? You get high blood pressure.
Ah, we just solved the shit. Now we know where your high blood pressure.
Run some corona! Run some more corona!
We figured out your high blood pressure.
You were waiting for that.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's coming around. It's gonna come. Wait for it. Here we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to pull you back.
Wow.
My big. Y'all got it on that there? Nah, I need one. Alright, I always need one.
Oh, damn.
I like my job.
I guess them things is past.
He took his job. Huh?
Yeah, you took my job. That was my job.
Yeah, man.
Nice, man. That freezer fucking around, man.
Jamaican fingers.
Yeah, man.
What you got that thing on? Sub-Zero?
Sub-Zero, man. They keep moving that shit, man.
Yo, we had to open it, bro.
Yo, did you pull it
Yeah,
all
I'm a Jamaican style, man.
Did you pull all of them out, right?
Yeah, one up on the step, the last one.
Okay. I want them to freeze. Well, they already froze.
Boy, I'm for burn a cigarette, you know, cause the man them.
Nah, you good, man.
The man them make me for burn a cigarette, so.
Oh, you can't smoke it?
No, me no smoke.
Well, you gotta do it right there. You gonna step through the door. That's what's so nice.
Talk about you.
Someone take his place.
That's what's so nice about the country living. Yeah, just step in, take a
You want to take
split.
his place, Gavin?
Oh my God, take his place.
Yay, fame.
Okay. Name, just first.
Christian.
Christian. What grade are you in?
5th.
How old are you?
11.
Alright, so you told me earlier, so you're doing... Are you doing this or are you into it? So you said you were doing DJing, you like rapping. Tell me everything you told me earlier.
Alright, so in my school, I sometimes do DJ depending on sometimes we get breaks, like spring break starting. I do the DJ thing for us, a little project.
Hey, pass our phone for me.
Here you go.
Bless it.
Yeah, and some other times, now rapping, I don't really do like school-wise. Sometimes I just do it with my friends. Just do my friend. But yeah, I love doing the both.
So who's one of your favorite rappers?
If I had to say with
Give me your top 3.
That'd be hard.
It don't have to be in order. Just give me your top 3.
If I'm being honest, I don't like rapping. Like, even when you guys were talking earlier, rapping these days, everything is so. The message you can't like at least one sentence per time. You can hear 11 verses. It's like a world record. Like, come on. So I can't really say my favorites, but like I just really like doing it because like rapping is like you guys said earlier again, music is like really how we talk.
Right.
Like even a little history fact. Like even back in the days, we always sing, just like not only just for like freedom and rights, but even to tell each other codes, tell each other secrets, tell each other ways out, things like that. Yeah. Harriet Tubman, you
Fact.
Yeah.
Big Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really have a favorite, but like if I could talk reggae ways, like I really like Kofi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
Bob Marley. He's a classic.
Oh no, well, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And DJ wise, no, I don't know if I'm saying.
Well, give me one more reggae artist because you gave me Coffee, you gave me Bob Marley, but those are the kind of like the go-tos. Give me somebody you really, besides the go-to, somebody like
Popcorn.
You like popcorn?
Yeah.
Popcorn stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And DJ wise, I only got one person. Mainly just I don't remember the name because it's been a while since I listened to it. But like it's just been so long. I just mainly read history. But Cool Herc.
Cool Herc.
Yeah.
He's the godfather of hip hop.
Yeah. The original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you know about that, Chris? Yo, I'm gonna tell you something.
Listen, I know a lot. I don't talk much, but I read a lot.
I sat outside earlier listening to Christian talk, and let me tell you something. In my head, I'm like, for this young man, the stuff that he was saying, I was like, wow.
Yeah. A lot of times, I mainly think to myself, I just talked with an adult. But then I realized, they're still a person. I'm just talking with another person. So I just act like I'm talking to another person. Doesn't matter.
And that's a fact.
Him and JB and Anaya on a pod would be dope.
Oh, that would be something else. Oh, that would be something else. Oh yeah, that would be something else to say. But that just goes to show you where that generation is going.
Well, it's also upbringing.
Yeah, I can't say for our generation.
Upbringing definitely plays a part. Yeah,
I can't say for our generation because honestly, a little story of mine. So I've gone to 2 churches. One is American, one is Ethiopian. Now this American one, those kids were horrible. Curses every time I was in there. They were watching their phone at least 24/7 when the preacher was talking, like everything. There was this classroom in that place. I swear, it was like a rough house. Like literally, I think there was even some guys fighting at some point.
Wow.
There were some guys fighting. And then in the Ethiopian one, you would think, all right, this is my culture. They're acting different. They're way more strict. But then here comes the crazy
because
part.
your mom is Ethiopian.
Yeah, my mom's Ethiopian.
And your father is...
My dad's Jamaican.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, yeah, this is going to be more normal. No, if anything, they're even worse. Because now, in the classroom, they don't even take, like, although, yes, they were offering the American one. And then the Ethiopian one, like, they didn't even, like, pay attention. Even in the classroom, because you would think that in their classroom they would try to hide everything. No, they would actually cuss in the classroom. Cuss at the teacher. Right. Cuss at everything. Cuss at everyone. Cuss when they're playing their game on their phone.
Wow.
Like, it was just crazy. It just makes me wonder, how many kids are like this? Because, I mean, I was disciplined.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, you want to do something wrong, you're going to pray. Like, you so much as break something that wasn't even yours.
Right.
You better run. Right. But like these other kids, it seems like not just them they're bad, but it makes you wonder, like, what goes on in their house?
Right.
What goes on in everything?
Okay.
Are they alright? Like, cause sometimes, because like the class.
And you're how old are you?
11. Yeah, I know. It's weird how I'm talking about this, and I'm
No. I don't think it's weird at all.
Yeah.
Like,
listen,
your uncle would tell you here, like, my son sounds
Man.
very much like it.
Yes, sir.
So, no, but it's good to hear
Yes.
kids your age speak
Right.
the way you do, and
Yes.
it does speak to. And you're right. It does speak to like what goes on in those young kids' house.
Right.
That would make them think that behavior is
It's
acceptable.
appropriate and acceptable. Right.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. How you made him?
Wow.
Another fun fact: at the churches, they loved me. At my school, they loved me. It's like I got everyone.
Wow. Yeah.
The man that asked, "Oh, I make him." Now I'm gonna forget to put that.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Back in my background.
Back in your background. Yo, bright kid, man.
I'm a kid.
But how they tell you?
I couldn't ask you, I better you.
Right.
Yeah, nah, super smart, man.
Yeah, man.
Perfect child right
I
here.
was just saying to G, I was like him and my two.
Oh man.
Put them on a pod together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And just leave them.
Yeah,
let them come up with their own topics.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we try it over the summer or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you
That's
about
what
it. When it warms up and you're out of school, how are your grades?
Straight A's.
Right, so you come down to our side of town, and I bring you in the studio. You can do some recording and have your beats together.
Let me tell you something.
You should have pick up your school, man. You have to pick up your school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come into this podcast and pick up your school. What's your school name?
Reach Cyber Charter School, you rule.
Shoot, I couldn't remember half of my teachers' names. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I'm being honest, when the year after, I forget everything about the last year. People, students, friends, everything. Gone.
As you should.
I just forget.
As you should at this age.
Time to move
We're gonna
on.
be friends forever, no matter what. Now,
Time to move on.
Yeah, because if I had met him, I'd have dropped him like a bad addict.
Wow.
Like a flu and bad.
Oh man. You know, this is what I'm talking about. People don't understand the things I have to go through in my life. When you deal with certain people, you know, you got some people in your life.
High blood pressure. High blood pressure.
You know what I mean, man?
No, man, listen to him. Now listen to him.
But it sound like you agree with
No, that's what Jamaican saying.
That's the culture kicking in. Let me say it.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know how many people might be remember, but I know a lot of people out there is gonna remember. There was an old show called The Honeymooners. And my favorite person on there was Ralph Cramden. And there was a time when he went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Mr. Cramden, what is going on in your life that's causing all this stress?" And I don't know. And then his best friend walks in, and the meter went off the wall. And the doctor looked, "Mr. Cramden, we found out what you're gonna have to. Every time this guy walks in the room, my God."
You know, I have a favorite movie of my own. Mind if I share?
We don't care. We don't care.
It's empty, right?
We don't care. We don't care.
It's empty.
Why are you collecting those for, man? Why?
I have a favorite movie of my own.
What is that?
Warriors. Come out and play. Warriors. I remember that movie.
Nobody remembers that movie.
Huh?
Nobody remembers that movie.
Are you entertained? Huh? Are you entertained? We still gotta drive back.
Oh, look. See, listen, why you always
I'm glad I'm home. Yeah.
Nah, but you're a bright kid, man.
It is, man.
Smart kid.
It's great. Sometimes I wonder the same thing you just asked me. Yeah. Yo, I even tell him I ask him, how much you paying these teachers, man, because you have to be paying them money.
every day,
Yeah.
so every once a month they do this thing with like a little thing, not progress report. Like every once a month they always make us read for 1 minute. Now I always do an amazing job of this because I like to read. But my teacher always comes and says, "Are your parents there?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I bring my mom down, and then she's saying, "Your kid is an amazing student. He's the best student I've ever seen." I'm just like, "Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do."
You gotta love it.
Right. That's when you meet your mom. But then when they meet your pop, they're like,
What's the consolation on this?
He said, I just gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
The moms go, oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Here comes the daddy. Yo, you know what? Y'all hear me?
Oh man. Let me tell you something I hate about this guy. He always have this thing where he got, Jamaicans, they don't fight. They don't. I said, what are you talking about, man? Y'all don't fight. Yeah? He goes, y'all argue for 4 hours. I said, what do you say, man? What do you say? This guy's racist.
I am a man of a certain age. I say that all the time. I've never seen a Jamaican fight. When I say a Jamaican fight, I've seen a Jamaican fight somebody else. But two Jamaicans fighting? Never seen it. This is what it sounds like. Yo, y'all hear me? Yo, brother. If you say one more bumbo clap, yo, shut the room. Yo, if it wasn't for my own one, Richard. God no, brother. Yo. It's about 15 minutes of yo. Yo, what?
I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
Where you want to?
I hate this guy.
Then here comes out of nowhere, out of a secret pocket, here comes a machete. And I don't understand. Do Jamaicans just have metal inside of their fucking belt cap that every time they pull out the machete, it sounds like a kung fu flick? What are you cutting? Did you just cut yourself as you pulled out this thing? Then here it comes. So y'all know. So y'all say. What y'all say? Yo, you must be mad like bull. Y'all hear me? Yo,
I hate this guy.
And then you hear the little narrator in the background. 4 hours later.
Yo, they warming up. They're warming up.
By this time,
everybody start wrapping up. Everybody start wrapping up. This ain't gonna happen.
And this is me. Hey, it was a great night. Just remember, you don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.
That fight ain't gonna happen tonight.
That fight ain't happening tonight. Good night tonight.
Oh boy.
We in the truck. Oh, he's up.
Oh yeah, those are foots.
Put them shoes on and
Bring him down here?
Yeah?
Bring him down here?
Even on a chai, so we're gonna lock him up.
He might be the new center of attention.
We're gonna be all looking at that podcast now. It's about to get another little visitor.
Yeah. Jamaicans don't listen to these guys, man. They have
They know it's the truth.
What do you mean these guys?
They have
It's him.
and they just picking on Jamaicans, but we don't know.
Okay, wait a minute. Wow. I'm confused. I'm not going to understand what's happening right now. Bayesian, Jamaican.
And let me just clear something.
No, point on your chest, man. Point on your heart. Jamaican.
Oh wow!
This is the only guy he got to prove to everybody that he's fucking Jamaican. The other day he had on the African flag. Oh, yo, bro.
African flag?
It's the African flag, bro.
Hey,
the Rastaman flag.
Hey, let me.
The bald head wearing Rasta colors.
Hey, let me
How
clarify that.
disrespectful is that?
Let me clarify that. I'm going to represent my people, my culture all day, every day.
Are they really your people?
I'm going to do it. He's right about that. But here's what I don't understand. Why my cousin come to my house and he got these multicolored flag on his car and I'm like, hey, isn't that LGBTQ thing? What did you up on your car, man? I don't understand why he's riding around with that.
Are you talking about my Bajan flag?
Is that what it is? Oh, my bad.
To all the Bajans there, his name is Gary.
Yo, who does that? Hey, whoa, hey. Who does that,
and
man?
you can find him.
Right over the bridge.
Right over the bridge. You're looking for him. He drives a car named Guacamole.
Wow.
High speed.
High-speed guacamole truck.
Listen, everybody couldn't afford that Trump truck, okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You a hater.
What? Here we go.
You a hater.
Here we go.
Out here dressed like a prick.
I present to you the new center of attention.
Just like a crib.
In all blue.
What's up, buddy?
My man. What's happening, bro?
Like he known him for years.
What's up? I know. Daddy get it last. I know. I don't blame you.
Daddy ain't getting nothing.
Ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
Caleb,
What? Chapo. Chapo. And he got rest too, so it's over now. You know that, right?
Look at the screen and say hi. Look at the screen and say hi.
Don't you might not want
No,
to
that
show.
screen over there.
You might not want to show the screen.
Yeah, the TV, but look on that screen over
On
there.
that screen right there, look.
Come here, buddy.
The phone screen.
Look here.
he avoids the
Come here.
audience.
Look.
He
Look
like-
over there. See the screen? Look by the fire.
Cause I'm fully rested
phone?
all day.
Say hi. Say hi. Yeah.
Also, I'm just doing
My
this. And I have a
name's
friend,
Caleb.
and I wanna be annoying, and he always says,
Yo, you gonna be tall, bro. You gonna be tall.
Very.
yeah.
The two of them gonna be. Yeah, you gotta watch your space.
I know,
Right.
man. I gotta jump off the steps. So.
Yeah.
Kick him in the chest.
It won't be a fight though.
No. So you have to hit in the right spot.
Immediately.
Yeah, right.
Immediately.
Yeah, man. Right spot.
Oh, you're ahead of me here. Okay.
Every day my son asks me, yo, so when we gonna race?
Oh,
Race.
something I gotta do. Something I
Yeah.
really gotta do. So I have a friend, and I love to be annoying to them. You know, you guys got that same relationship. So, anyways,
Wow.
so me and him, we're annoying a lot. So, and he always says, I don't know why, but actually, we have talked about this. We're saying, hey, if we ever become famous, are we gonna say each other's names on TV? And he says, you can say, I'll say yours, but you don't say mine, okay? I don't want to be on the news. He doesn't want to be famous or anything. He doesn't want to be
Say
like
his
that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, say his name.
Hey, Junie, this is for you. You know, Junie Carter the second. Exact name. Hope you have a good time. You know.
You're telling you that guy's a bad influence.
Bad influence, man.
You said his first and last name, or you just said his first name?
First last.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, put him on blast.
Put him on blast all the way.
What's
See,
up,
me
bud?
personally, I'm
I'm
gonna do
good.
that.
Everything alright? Watch out for the box.
Oh, and just so the other one doesn't feel jealous. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you too. Yeah.
You know, right there. You're on the bad section right there.
Okay,
that,
you know
that
what?
right there. That's a sellout section. Well, they just throw you under the bus.
Big time.
All right. This is the section where you have to find the TV upstairs.
Right. So go put on Power Patrol or something.
Man, he just turned the whole
Give him
phone around.
give him some milk for me, yeah?
Alright.
He just turned the whole phone around.
He was recording the whole time. He said he was recording for his friends.
I know, but then this one can turn the whole phone around. There,
Oh.
we go.
I got
Are you
this.
going with your
Many
brother?
people.
Caleb.
Caleb, come.
Go with Trisha. Go watch Paw Patrol upstairs.
Oh.
Hey, give him some milk.
Alright. Also, hi Soraya, hi Ava, hi Sienna Elise, hi
Woo!
Jordan, hi Reba.
Those are girls?
Shout out.
Yeah, friends, do not do this with me, man. I
Kayla. Hey.
Yeah, a little,
Yo.
yeah, different
So-
little
and
tone.
Asher, and anyone else
And
that
Dasha and
Bunch of reindeer.
Alright, so serious question now. So she wouldn't be allowed to talk.
and hi teachers.
When we I told you we're talking the whole time. Did you just say when we'd be allowed to
No,
talk?
no. He said, should women be allowed to talk?
All the time. Yeah. Yeah, babe. All the time. All the time.
This is why I don't want you in my house too long.
But he's a trick, ain't he?
No, this is a podcast. Okay, y'all ain't gonna get me thrown out of my house. All the time. Yep.
Alright, so
We have-
answer this question.
We have 3 houses, son.
You see,
You got thrown out, you go to the other one house. That's what we do.
You seem to be the most, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Heartfelt man in the room, right?
That's a whole fact.
How many times a week your wife annoys you, man? This is black men talking.
No, my wife, my.
No, don't use that voice.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, you messed up right away. There was 3 stutters. 3 stutters?
My wife and I need 24/7, man, boy.
Okay, good.
It's a different level of annoying when you find the right one. That's my answer to that.
All right, so I started with a joke, but it's leading to a serious thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you got 40, I got 20 odd. You have how much?
20 odd.
You 20? No.
Yeah. Married for about 7.
Yeah, I don't think you're at 20 yet.
Together for about.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
20
we together about
yet. In the teens. Yeah, in the teens.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, as married, I'm saying, like I said, I started as a joke, but it's really like, yo, I said on a previous spot, I was like, yo, black men don't talk, right? Like, we make jokes and shit really be honest, but we joke it out, but we don't really, like, talk. So, like, how do you find balance now when it's like, yo, she's really getting on my nerves? What's the balance for you?
Well, the balance for me when she really getting on my nerves is when I start telling her some bomber clot.
People, I tried. I tried. I tried. Y'all heard it here. I tried.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, and you know, she just check herself and we keep it moving. Yeah.
But alright, but what makes you better answer.
Yeah.
What makes you stay rather than just be like, yo, fuck this man?
Love.
Okay.
Yeah. I can honestly say if we're going to be like you said, black man don't talk. But the love what I find with my wife right now, I am not scared of talking because I wish other people who say that they're in love or they have a wife would experience it. It make you a better person.
Facts.
Yeah. It make you a better person. That's just the bottom line. It make you a better person. Because your patience level becomes higher. You know what I mean? You don't. My life get to the point where when I'm arguing, bro, I'm arguing with myself. And after a while, you realize, like, shit, I'm arguing with myself. Why? No, if it was a different, you know, I'm going to say it because I know other Caribbean women out there, like, I don't know Caribbean woman, period. So anyone I want to know, me have an African now, me alright. Yeah, another Caribbean woman who want to throw gas on the fire, sir, my woman understand me. So if me there on a certain level, my woman, and she's not an idiot, where is, you know what I mean?
Wait. Let's clear something up.
Yeah.
It's not a Caribbean to African thing. It's just she has a better understanding of you than.
Well, that's your.
I'm trying to help you here.
That's your. No, me willing to say it. Me no who want judge me. You understand? But when me come up, I'm a Jamaican. Me done with Jamaican one. Hold on now. Yeah. Boop in the head. Boop. Me done with Jamaican one.
I can't.
Yeah, man.
I can't.
You need somebody who need to balance you up, man. So all I know out there who in a certain situation and I wonder, wake up every day and expect the situation to change. Nah, I'm gonna change. Me I tell you right now.
You know, so everybody, especially at my job, that know me, the first thing they would say to me, yo, you wife Jamaican? And I'm like, why you assume that?
Right.
I was like, I can't see myself be married to a Jamaican.
But you know
I
why?
can't see myself be married to a Jamaican.
You know why? One of the main things why most Jamaican man scared or don't really put the effort in for try to find a wife in a different culture because we as Jamaican man require certain things. And it's not every race can give you that certain quality of life we're looking for. You know, why me say that? Me I talk about taking care of us, taking care of kids. You can judge me, I don't want to know. Facts, me I tell you. See, because we grew up a Jamaican, there's certain quality. You know what I mean? House clean, clothes wash clean. You know what I mean? Place look clean. You can eat. You know, nasty. You understand what I say? And you don't find that in every culture. So someone's scared for venture out. But no matter what relationship you're going on, you know, get 100%.
You know what I see? And I'll tell you what I see. Looking at from my mother and my father and your parents, the older generation them, they're different. And we know them different.
They're different.
They're different, especially in our culture. They're different.
Yeah.
The woman them, they're different. No matter what, them they're different. Things go on in the house, you would never know.
Right.
Because they're different.
Right.
You see this new one? This our generation? No, sir.
Yeah, no.
No, sir.
No.
No, and that's why I know I could. Me and a Jamaican woman is not gonna.
No, Jamaican woman.
I'll be a buckle that. I'll be a war.
I'll
be a war. That's not gonna work.
Y'all gonna get pussy, you know. Y'all gonna get food, but it's like there's certain times when a man, woman can bring out the best in him and can also bring out the worst.
Right.
You understand me?
Some kind of balance.
Yeah. And sometimes a man under certain vibes where you need your woman for kind of pull you back. You don't need the gas for throw up on the fire.
Right.
Where gonna make you feel like make you feel like you're some little boy.
Right.
And Caribbean women are perfect.
Oh.
On making you feel like you're a little boy.
That's what I want y'all to say more than Don't say just Jamaicans.
No, not just Jamaican. What I said Jamaican.
Because that's what you...
Me I tell you what me know.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Yeah. Right. I mean, me try Trinidad. Yo! Remember me tell you, man, if you think your blood pressure high right now to blood clot, you there with that Trinidad woman, I'll say what after your post clot. You gonna be on some medication. Yeah. Big time. Yeah. Jamaican woman? No. Every now and then. Not every now and then. No. It's every week.
Something.
Yeah. Something. I went on nothing. Then turn it into something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact.
And those facts me I tell you. And me can speak to your next man, but there's nothing make you feel less than a man than feel like a boy a yard. You see me I did, your brethren never look for you and say, my youth. You know, I go home at 8 o'clock, you know. Yeah, so we don't want no problems. Yeah, no, sir. So, Caribbean woman is just not.
I got a weird, my situation is a little bit weird because my wife is actually Bajan. We're both Bajan.
We almost family?
Uh-huh.
She born there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost family.
How much?
You didn't even miss it.
What you said just now?
They're almost family. Them damn near. I asked them damn near. I said,
I kind of let that shit blew my. What did you say? What's that, the job?
You gotta shoot past it. Hey, stay on your side of the room, sir. Stay on your side of the room.
Leave that one down.
No. We can say that because the way I understand it, the Browns.
Oh, here we go.
You want me to go there?
I don't know what he's talking about.
You want me to go there?
Do what you need to do, sir, because I'm talking about.
I recall, hey, there's some.
I thought you were going to say
cousin, brother.
I thought you were going to say respectfully.
Huh? Respectfully.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I married a whole different thing.
You had no choice.
No problem. I go,
I remember going to a cousin's crib. I was like, why she looking at you like that?
Yeah. but you jumped right in the pool.
Well, listen.
I
have some couth.
Who's Koof? Does he owe me money?
What is cool?
Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
It's that shit running in your backyard. Better go shoot it.
That sound like the name of some kind of weed or something, man.
Getting back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I met my wife here in the States. She's a Bajan. And because she was Bajan and me being Bajan, her whole family's, you know, it's one thing like, you know what I mean, like when, you know, it's like it's a half like, the father's Bajan and things. So we both have the same kind of upbringing. Her mother, father's Bajan. My mother, father, like our whole family is Bajan. So our mesh was like immediate because we kind of
relate
immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have that thing, but golly.
You thinking about the family thing, ain't you? My bad.
I'm waiting to see it. How close it is. But he's that She's like, father's baby.
Wait.
Okay.
But yeah, hold on. But this is the hardest you laugh for the whole fucking pot. It's been recording for like an hour. Now you want to bring out this big healthy laugh. This is why black men don't talk.
That's another fact.
That's another fact.
That's a whole fact.
That's another fact right there.
You gotta keep shit. You gotta keep things.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
First of all, Barbados is a very small island. Okay?
Okay.
Alright?
Well,
Everybody related.
Everybody's related one way.
Somewhere down the line.
Somewhere down the line. Now there's a here's a funny story. I'm not gonna say the artist's name. So me and my wife, this is years in, this is just a couple of years ago. We go to a Juve party and it's a Bajan Juve party. We go there and we chilling and her cousin brings up a Bajan artist that is world renowned. Everybody knows who this Bajan artist is. And he's like, he's telling her, you know, this is your cuz? And she's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And I'm looking at him. And then he looks at me and I'm like, yo, what's up, cuz?
What? Whoa. Oh, whoa.
I know we're related.
Whoa.
So then her cousin looks at her and he's like, wait a minute.
Wait a
He said,
minute.
well, it's too late now. You have 2 kids in.
Oh.
And you can't do nothing about it now.
Yeah, ain't no turning back.
Ain't no turning back.
Yeah.
Well, listen, at least the kids got all their fingers and toes.
There you
Fuck
go.
it. It is what it is. Well, Barbados is a smart. You can drive around the whole island in 4 hours.
My wife's American.
His face was Yeah, my wife's American.
My wife's American.
You gotta go through ancestry.com to figure out that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. Yeah. I forget.
But you know what's messed up? They were sitting around the house one day with her father at the time. And
Wait. Don't clear that up. Which father?
my wife's father.
Which one?
Oh, that's a whole fact too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to play these games?
A lot of balls dropping in this
Yeah, you
bitch
wanna
today.
play- you wanna play
Where's the
this
sound effect?
Listen,
Where's the sound
Let me
effect?
tell you something.
I'm gonna put it
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I tell everybody in a minute. It took me a while to figure out. Wait a minute, how much fathers do you have? Because the guy I thought was the one I understood was your father.
Yeah,
I was like, wait. So,
Listen,
hey,
yeah. Remember, I had the studio.
You see, that's the thing with that generation. Remember we were talking about generation?
yes,
Right.
That generation?
Yes.
There's a lot of people who have like 6.
No,
5
but here's what
families.
I talked about this on another pod, right? And when he was talking about generations and you know how they were different, it was true, bro. Our mothers and grandmothers, right, would have their husband in house, right, and know he have a Miss Mary down the street, right, and she would say to you, "Hey, take this plate of food and take it for Miss Mary and the kids," right, and she would send 1 or 2 plates every week, right, but Miss Mary could never send food because there was an understanding. Yeah, all right, he's doing good by you as long as this house is straight.
Right.
Right. So it was a little bit of a difference of acceptance. Like, yo, I know what he's out there doing, but as long as it's not bothering what's happening
here, it's not affecting here.
It's not affecting here. And it wasn't about the woman being soft. I think that actually made the woman seem stronger.
Right.
With a better understanding. Like, yo, listen.
Because she let you know that she's wife.
Right. So she's the main.
Right.
But the woman back then, they had another way of getting back on the husband. You know what that was? Hey, I'm pregnant.
Well, yeah.
And when this baby comes out, it looks nothing like you, but it's your child.
Oh yeah.
There was plenty of those.
So there was a lot of tagging.
There was plenty of those.
Yeah. And they would just sit there at the table and just look at your ass like, yeah, man, you can do it, I can do it too.
Right. There was plenty of those.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
There was plenty of those.
But that was the price he had to pay.
Right.
For that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it's to the strength of those women that had that mindset. Like,
right, they wasn't leaving the man.
Yeah, well, not leaving the house.
They're not even right.
Yo, send Miss Mary home plate.
That's right.
Right. She got the 2
and she's sending that plate. There's a message with that plate.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
There's enough food here that I can.
That's right. You understand what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I know you struggling. I'm not struggling over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
kudos to those women, man.
Right.
I don't know when it really changed.
Like I said,
they think it's that
the 90s, everything started changing over. Man.
Yeah, that feminism bullshit. I am woman, I am strong, all this other bullshit. Writing these songs.
Yeah, they started becoming more independent, and you know. That they don't have to put up with the bullshit. No.
Sometimes independence is what's the word I'm looking for, man?
A gift and a curse.
Yeah. Right. And it goes all the way back to slavery. If you think about it.
How?
Right. Case in point. Oh, black people fought to get into these white schools. Right? But really and truly, when it was just amongst the black community, that's when the black community was the strongest. Right? What was Tulsa? Is that the name? Tulsa? That had the strong community, and they had all their own stores, and the money was circulating, and everybody was vibrant. Men in suits, women in dresses, and looking sharp, right? And as soon as it was like, they got the chance to be into these white schools, what happened? The black people was like, and the white restaurants. I remember watching a guy who, it was an interview with a guy who fought, who marched with Martin Luther King. And when, the laws passed, and he was one of the first that was recorded to be in a restaurant, in a white restaurant. And he said when he tasted the food, he was like, this is what the fuck we fought for? Shit is nasty. What the fuck?
Yep, yeah.
This is what I fought
for this. No seasoning shit.
Right? When they got into the white schools, they realized the white schools were dumber.
Yeah.
Right? But it was too late now.
Right.
So now they made zones.
Right.
Right? So now you couldn't stay with your black school. You got to go with your zone school. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes independence can be a blessing in a curse.
Yeah, blessing in a curse, yeah.
Right? So you just play your position. Do what you do. Now, I'm not saying that the women that work now and no, I'm not saying that. It's a good thing that you're working or whatever, but shut the fuck up. I get it. We share the bills, we share, you know what I mean? We do the thing, but shut the fuck up.
The comment of in the red.
I just want to let you know.
So are y'all gonna tell me I'm the only one that feel that way in the room?
But you see, I had a couple.
Yeah, you about to pick just the way you crossed your leg.
I have a couple relationships.
You know what's funny?
Shut the fuck up.
I thought the same thing too. When he crossed his leg, I'm like, oh, you're about to piss me off, Jay.
With a big laugh now. Get the big laugh now. Fuck this.
He crossed his leg. I'm like, this is about to get real.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. See, from my point of view of what I see, there is a reason. There's a high reason why black people have to constantly navigate themselves in order to get somewhere. See, and that's because you see, if we had the opportunity to take care of ourselves, America would have a problem.
That is a fact.
See, because anything we do, see, we put 100% heart and soul inside it. Whether it be sports, accounting, you understand what I mean? So if you look on the average black person out there, and just think about, just like I said with Tulsa, see, because that's what happened. That was like an experiment in my head. See now, of what we can be if we all unite and push.
Right.
See? But because of the oppression, and them themselves even see it, that, oh my God, like if we really allow these people to build their own economy, we're going to have a problem.
That's exactly what happened.
And that's why they burn it down.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So when we fight for the integrating in black and white, and it's because we feel like we may get a little better shot. You know what I mean? We can fly under the radar a little bit more to get there.
Right.
You understand what I mean? But even though we're trying that, they still come up with all these ways of keep us down.
Keep it down.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyhow, they would have given us a fair shake. See it? Telling you right now, like, Wall Street won't even be a thing.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, definitely would have tipped. The scale definitely would have tipped.
Wall Street won't even be a thing.
Nah. The scale
But
definitely
the balance, the scale would be fucked up because America power would be. You understand what I mean? Like it would be different.
It still trips me out that people really believe that we're in the minority.
But that's what they
program. We're not.
And people who even use the terminology, black minority.
That's
like,
what they program.
It's impossible that we are the minority.
But I'm telling you that I hear you and you're talking and you make it seems like you have to have a white power in order for things for us to get to where we want to go.
That's how I think, or
no, that's how you're taught, you verbalize more time, like even with the Obamacare and Obama and Joe Biden. But what me I try to show you say, like, I don't know if you notice where America, I'm gonna use America. If you notice where America is at right now, even though we're going through all this turmoil that's going on right now, right? I go to the bank and my mouth almost drop because when I go into the bank, I almost make a U-turn because I thought it was a bank robbery. Because too much black people there behind the counter. You understand? It was just shocking. We're talking about a bank. We're talking about a brother inside it with just a shirt, like, not a suit. You understand what I mean? Like, I'm like, something ain't right here.
Right.
You understand? No, why me I say this, right? Is no society is having slim pickings.
Right.
You understand? Because for that door to open up for us,
right,
them if you can't find nobody else fulfill that gap.
Right.
You see me idea? No. If in these times right now, if you have people filling these gaps right now, just imagine if we have the right kind of empowerment coming up, where we would be at right now.
Right.
Well, money wouldn't even be in a Wells Fargo and all these fucking shit right now, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact. Man. But let me just clear something up. I don't believe in what you thought. Like, when you we talk about like the Obama and the Trump and all that other stuff, like I really and truly I don't give a fuck about politics.
Okay.
Right? I really just care about us.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I really believe like how the three of us are sitting here,
Yeah.
right? If we could add another three.
Right.
Right? And that three can add another three.
Right.
Right?
Right. That's
and then now we settled it. We said, yo, listen, let's pool up.
Right.
That little plot of land.
Right.
Let's get that.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
And with the mindset and say, all right, listen, yo, 4 of you gotta live in there.
Right.
For about a year.
Right.
Build it up.
Right.
But while we're doing that, let's get me. Only because, and this is a real story. I know people have tons of these stories, but I've seen this shit with my own eyes. And that's what always flipped me out. Right? And people have talked about Mexicans for years.
Right.
Right? But I've seen this shit with my own eyes. And I'll tell you the street. I lived on East 3rd and Catelli. Right. In Brooklyn. Right? On East 2nd and Catelli. There was an apartment building. It was a Mexican couple. Right? They had got like the bottom floor. All of a sudden you see all these Mexicans. Like, yo, where the fuck are they coming from? Right? Mm-hmm. And they were all living in this one apartment. People used to crack jokes on these on them, right? Mm-hmm. Honestly, no, all jokes aside, it was like 9 of these motherfuckers in here. Right. Right? Mm-hmm. But every morning on Hamilton Avenue, 39th Street, there was a McDonald's. And that's where the labor dudes would go and stand up waiting to get a job. Like, you know, the guys would drive up, yo, I need 2 painters. You know how that kind of work. And them guys be out there, come back. You know what I mean? But they were pooling up their money the whole time. Helping pay that rent for that spot. Pooling up their money. When, after about maybe a year and a half, they bought a house on the same East 2nd, but on the other side of the street, they bought a house, right? The majority of them that were in there went to that house. The house is fucked up. It was a white drug addict couple that owned it. They got it for cheap.
Yeah. Caleb wanted alomost. Should I give it to him?
No, I'm gonna come up and give him something to eat just now.
Okay, am I allowed to have chips or something?
Did you eat dinner?
Yeah.
What did you eat for dinner?
It was chicken.
Go ahead.
They bought the dilapidated house. Every day them guys worked in the house from morning to night. They went out to their work.
Give them the Elmo.
Who didn't get to work stayed and fixed up tarp all over the house, whatever. 4 months in, I seen that house was beautiful, bro. The same 2 people never left. The original 2 people never left. Another 9 people moved in with them again. They did the same shit, but now they moved quicker into that house. So within 3 years, they had 3 houses on that one block, right? And I'm like, God damn, man. And y'all niggas, and then the dudes that is with me, right, that I chill with every day, y'all are cracking jokes. I'm like, y'all niggas laughing at these niggas, but these niggas got 3 houses and we live in this fucking stupid ass building, bro.
They don't.
Fuck we laughing at, man.
Right.
It don't make no sense. We living in an apartment. Y'all laughing at, oh, they sleeping on beds and floors.
Right.
Now they got houses, you dickheads.
Yep.
So let's pull up some bread, let's do something. But now y'all rather just pull up bread to put gas in the car to go to a club to now go spend bread at a fucking hotel. You understand what I'm saying? Dumb shit. So when you hear me talk, sometimes I voice things for the topic. For the conversation. But really and truly, I don't give a fuck about nothing else but us. You know what I mean? And who I hold dear to me is who I hold dear to me. And I just like, yo.
No, well, you see what you say right now? That is just fuck straight. But you see, this is the problem with black people. Because of, they got beaten down with the Tulsa thing. They feel like they can't do no better. So they get brainwashed, seeing and create this mentality where now they instead of a unity, they turn into crab in a barrels.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So it's like nobody don't want to see nobody.
Right. No way. Right.
You understand what I mean?
Right.
Meanwhile, you see that mentality what you just talked about? That's the same thing the Jews use and build themselves back as small as them is.
Let me tell you about that same block East 3rd in Kentucky. right? It was a building.
Yeah.
In that building was Greek on my floor.
Yeah.
Was Greek. There was a white and black lesbian couple.
Yeah.
Right? Everything was in that building. Indian, everything was in that building. The majority of the block after that building was all Jews.
That's what I'm talking
Hasidic Jews. Yeah. Me and Abraham was cool as shit. Used to trade baseball cards back and forth. His pops used to come outside, look at me, hey, and talk, right? To the corner was Guyanese. They owned the last 4 houses on the other side of the. There was everything in that neighborhood. On the other side was Indians. We say Indians, and I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, but it was like Egyptians,
right.
They, like different thing, but they were all kind of like one.
Well, technically, I mean, it's okay for you to say it.
You see why black people? You understand what I'm saying? I
just want to make sure. What? But I just want to I just want to point. Nah, wait, man.
You know.
Why you like that, man?
You ever been to a dog park? You ever been to a dog park? You ever drive by? You pass by a dog park.
Well, this guy takes
you
things
see
and
all the
goes
dogs having fun and running around.
Why you take
And there's one chubby dog in the fucking park that's just harassing all the other fucking dogs for no reason. And they're like, hey, hold your dog. I don't know what to do.
With that, wait, I just want to understand, in this scenario, is that dog you?
No, it's you.
I don't know. I need clarification, man.
What's the high blood pressure dog? And you know he got high blood pressure. Every time he runs, he's like a German Shepherd. Start talking about his hip and limping and shit.
And run with that limp.
But yeah, all jokes aside, that's really what it is, bro. And it's not really like I be downing Obama, but I just be like, yo, facts is facts.
Yeah.
He didn't make any, and it's not like, oh, fuck Obama. No, it's not that.
Right.
It's just, yo, he didn't even attempt to do anything. He did it for the LGBT community. He made a bunch of rules for them. Passed a bunch of laws for them. He did it for the Asian community. He did it for everybody, but he didn't do not one thing. If anybody could tell me what one thing he did specifically for the black community, I'll shut the fuck up about it.
He got an office.
That's it.
I don't give a fuck about that.
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
All right,
But you have. You have to factor that.
Here's why I don't factor that in too big.
Yeah.
Right? Because his back history, it was meant to be.
Not
How was it
necessarily.
meant to?
How would he make? I mean, come on. I mean,
pause this part.
don't pause it because you bright skinned it.
No, listen.
Because is it meant for you?
You know that he was raised by the Kennedys.
By who?
By the Kennedys.
Okay.
The Kennedys?
Yeah. There's a picture of little Obama in the White House, sitting on the floor with Reagan, right? And then the Kennedys took him in, and they raised him.
So you saying he was groomed?
He was groomed. To be this, right? When you look at all the presidents over time, they're all fucking related, one way or the other. This is not conspiracy theory. This is fact. All presidents are related one way or the other.
So even if he was groomed, you don't feel like he had a choice to...
It was the time for it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I know it's not understand, but this is what I'm saying. You got to go into the back history and understand things. Obama's not the first black president.
I know that.
Right? He's
the first recognized black president.
He's the first thing, but the first black president was black.
Yeah. And what happened to him?
Well, when the changes came, we count George Washington, but there was 5 more before George Washington. Right? So Obama's actually the 11th black president.
I don't know that much. I know one of them fight out because he was black.
No.
Where they didn't want to acknowledge him because he was a black president. So they went around him and
the last one. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right, but
that's
Obama's like the 11th black president of this country legally.
Yeah.
legally, not conspiracy theory.
Man,
Nothing
I know
like.
that.
So what I'm saying is, he was groomed for this, and at that time when he won, it was time. It was time for that, right?
Yes, I disagree.
You see when you see Jesse Jackson there, and he was, because Jesse Jackson thought that he was going to get it. That remember,
Jesse?
You remember when it was the inauguration? Not the inauguration. When
Jesse thought he was gonna get what? The presidency?
yeah, because he thought it was his time,
Oh man.
right? Because
He must be smoking some weed.
because when you now we're gonna get a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
right?
you
All
actually
right,
crossed the
listen.
line a long time ago.
No,
listen,
you straight talking some Illuminati type.
Yeah,
shit.
you crossed the line a long
It's
time
so
ago.
bullshit.
In my book.
This is what I'm saying. And that's the part where sometimes I don't like to have like too long of political conversations,
Right.
because then it sounds like, yo, you pulling this out of the air or whatever. But if you check, like, it's all there. You know what I mean? Like, and the non-melanated people know. You understand what I'm saying? They're in the know of it. Jesse Jackson, let me not even say this name, but when you do something, right? And say for the government, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be repaid this way, right down the line, and they're like, oh yeah, it's coming to you, and then they skip you, right? You feel away, right?
So you're saying that?
Since just listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Since Obama got into presidency, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard from Jesse Jackson again? Do you even know if he's alive?
Yeah.
You heard, what did you hear? Where, when?
I mean, I can't.
No, you haven't.
Time.
The last time you saw Jesse Jackson on screen was when Obama was there at the nighttime, and he was with his wife, and they were there, and they were like, yeah, we won the night that he won, and Jesse Jackson was there rocking in the crowd, crying with tears in his eye, nodding his head, and rocking in the crowd.
So you're saying that those tears are saying that it should.
Those are the wrong tears. That people read them as happy tears. Those are the I've got shaded fucking tears.
I don't know what book you'll be reading, man.
Listen.
Yeah, man.
But see, you can't.
But again, I can't
do that.
So all I can do is listen to you, right?
Right, but you see, but what you did just there, right?
Yeah.
Is immediately say you're wrong.
No, but did you just hear me follow up with? I don't know the facts to it, so
Right,
I'm
so
not saying that I know.
Yeah. Just leave it there.
Yeah, so as I said, I would have to do some research.
Right, yeah.
Because I don't know that deep.
Right.
Yeah.
But me, anybody would tell you.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me, I am research king. I don't just listen to something that these people do and listen on TikTok and then just be like, oh, well, that's facts. No.
Yeah.
I stay up hours at a time just researching to get to the truth of something and be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Right? So new shit that just happened. Cat Williams. Everybody was like, oh, Cat Williams on some shit. He's very stupid. He don't know what he's talking about. Right? And then you find out everything that this nigga was saying was facts. Right?
Well, the minimum of his facts are not. I don't follow that stuff. So
everything that he said came out to be true. Right? What people put to the side is, Cat Williams is a physical genius. Not the comedy shit, but like on paper, he is a genius. He has his IQ is higher than what's the white guy that came up with the thing for gravity? What's the white guy name?
Newton.
Yeah, his IQ is higher than Newton's. But we bypassed that to laugh at him and then say that he was on drugs. You feel what I'm saying? But we've never seen Cat Williams on drugs. We never heard that Cat Williams on drugs. We just heard people say, oh yeah, Cat Williams on drugs, and because of the way he looked, we said he was on drugs. But we never heard and seen Cat Williams on drugs.
So who's on drugs? Cat Williams?
Yeah. When people used to say, oh, Cat Williams is on drugs, and blah, blah, blah. We've never seen Cat Williams on drugs. Right? We've heard people say and reference, oh yeah, Cat Williams, he didn't get such and such because he's on drugs. But when you look deeper into it and you be like, okay, yo, Cat Williams' IQ is higher than fucking Newton's IQ. That's a fact that came out like 20 odd years ago. Right? You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm listening to you.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So it be like people grab on to the negative things and hold on to them and then ride with them, and then just don't look into the facts of like what it is. You get what I'm saying?
So you're saying that all of what Cat Williams said, everything is facts?
All that shit that he said in that first interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all facts. And it's been proven because everything he said is kind of like has happened or is happening. He didn't say anything crazy, and everything he said, nobody rebutted it. Nobody came out with a rebuttal and said that it wasn't true.
So because they didn't rebuttal it, that's why we're saying that it's
No,
true.
what I'm saying is, all right, if I say, yo, I told them that I'm gonna only do a movie with you if they put you in a dress, right? And in that movie, you were actually in a dress, right? You as the person that was in the dress, wouldn't you come out and say, yo, that never fucking happened? Or if I say, yo, they said I was on drugs, I dare them to prove them that I was on drugs. The person that said he was on drugs never came out and said, yo, he really was on drugs. I can prove it. The people that said that he was on drugs, nobody's ever came out, yo, I serve Cat Williams. Because look at the society we live in. Everybody wants their little 5 minutes of fame. That's a fact, right? So look what's happening with Diddy. Now everybody's coming out with their stories because they have facts of things that they seen, right? So if they have a fact, they go, yeah, I was with Diddy. I seen such and such, such and such. Everything that Cat Williams said, nobody has put up any rebuttals about what he said. And he said he's called people's direct name. What's the fat guy's name? The one that's the size of G. Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I'm on another level, I wouldn't entertain that neither. I'm not saying that. Just the fact that they didn't retaliate back to it doesn't mean that.
Right, but then he turned around and then everybody proved that everything he was saying, because when he said Cedric the Entertainer.
Again, I don't follow that stuff, so I don't know. So
right.
The
So
only
this,
thing
but
I know is that
I'm clearing it up for you.
No,
So
I'm
everything
hearing.
that Cedric he said about Cedric the Entertainer, people did their own research and showed all the jokes that the specific jokes that he said that he stole. And came up and like, oh, he stole it from this one. He stole it from that one. He stole it from that one.
I didn't even know that was the
that was
topic.
that was one of the,
again. I don't follow
that was one of the
shit,
things.
so.
He talked about what's the dude with the mustache that's the host now. He's the host of that show where it's and survey says what the fuck is his name again? Harvey
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Said he was a joke stealer. Then they pull up the video of Bernie Mac saying, yo, the nigga steal my jokes. From way back in the 90s.
So they're saying that Steve Harvey stole jokes from Bernie Mac?
Yeah. And they have thing of people saying that, yo, over the years, Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac never got along. Bernie Mac couldn't stand Steve Harvey because he hated on him so much. And even the movie that he got, he would call and be like, yo, why you want him and not me? And blah, 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 and this, that, and the third. Producers came out and said, yeah, that's true. But all these people came out and said, and Steve Harvey's been silent on the rebuttals. You understand what I'm saying? So all that to say is that sometimes when people hear things and it just sounds so off the wall, it might not be off the wall, you just might be out of the know. Right? And being out of the know kind of makes you feel like, oh, how could that be true? But it's the facts that it is. And we live in a time where everything is at your fingertips. You can easily pull it up to figure out and find out if it's true or not. You get what I'm saying? That's all. Here come the fuck. Here come the fuckery.
You notice I excused myself for a minute. I had to relieve myself before I came back.
The pressure. The blood pressure.
I heard you make a comment about me as I was walking away, and I figured I'd say
What did I say? What did I say?
I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna rewind you back to the Obama thing where you were saying you never did nothing. You never did nothing for us. Cause I've heard other people say Muslim people, cause I'm in the circle with them. No. At my job, sir, I work with the nation, and they felt that once he got in office, they supposed to have gotten the mule and the farm and everything. And I'm like, oh, you think he's just gonna walk in there and hand it to you? Okay. So you sitting there, you throwing facts to us because you, man, everybody knows you research everything. You got facts because that's what you got. So let me ask you this. So if somebody come to me and said, well, you know what, I researched your boy, and you know what, he's an asshole, and I got that as a fact because I've researched it. So am I not supposed to sit there and say, well, you researched it, so that means you are an asshole because they researched it. So because they researched it, that means you're an asshole because they researched it. So that makes it a fact. So then I come to you now and say, well, you're an asshole, and don't sit there and tell me you're not because they researched it.
Hey.
Virgin.
You know what's this research?
Virgin.
Well, no.
I don't know I don't know what this research is that you do. I didn't write it. That's not my book. I don't sit down and look at another man's book and say, you know what? This makes sense. It's got to be fact because they wrote it and they put it there. That's not how I live. That's not how I grow.
I get that.
I didn't put it there. So I'm not taking that as a fact.
Yeah.
So
okay, I'm just going to use common sense.
I'm basic of life.
Basic of life.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
The man did a lot for us. Why?
Right.
Whether it was his time, whether it was his time or not.
What did he do?
According to you, wait. According to you, it was his time. According to me, a win's a win. I don't care if you win by a half a mile or by a second. A win is a win. So whether you feel it was his time or not, it's a win.
Amen,
For
brother.
us,
Amen.
that's a win. Because guess what? I don't know what world you're living in. We ain't been winning, brother. We ain't been winning. We ain't been winning, and we still ain't.
What was the win?
And if it was for his
No.
time,
Let him talk. What was the win?
He got in a door where you thought he was groomed for.
Right.
But guess what? He ain't getting in that door. I know I'm not getting in that door because he ain't groomed. He got in a door that we, most of us ourselves, haven't got knowledge for getting into.
So you're saying that it was his win?
It was a win for
it's a part of
us.
his win.
It's a win
for us.
It's a win for us as black
It was a
people.
win for us
To let us
as
know that
black
we can
people.
still strive for that.
Strive for something, even if we're not being groomed for it.
Right.
I want to be able to look at my
40 acres and the mule.
I want to be able to look at my
It was still a
child
win.
or my
And
grandchild
that
and
can
say,
be
you know
you.
what, that can be you.
Yeah.
Try
So
something.
I find it
Why
hard
we
to
gotta
see that
always
you
battle?
don't see that.
Why do we always have everything we have to do? We have to battle
Because
twice
you don't
as
get
hard
the 40
for.
acres on the mule.
We have to battle twice as hard for
40
everything.
acres in the moon. I'm not no
So
fucking
what would be a win for you?
Any fucking thing, but he did nothing but get in.
Oh man.
Anything.
No man, that sounds like you hate the man.
At least
No, I don't hate the man.
I'm glad he did.
Listen,
You're not.
y'all are looking for more from me than actually what I'm actually.
I actually not.
No, we're not looking for more from you. We're
No.
just telling you
What I'm saying is, so what you're saying is him getting in is this. I get that part.
Yeah.
All right, let's clear this up. It is great to say, yo, he got in, and hey.
So you're telling me you're telling me that America that you came to from,
Yeah.
I almost said China, Beijing, or what do you call it?
It wouldn't be far from it wouldn't be far from this
I
guy.
don't know the name of it. No, I'm asking you a question. So you're saying that Barbados. No, but you said Beijing.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Okay, Beijing.
Oh, he
Beijing.
Oh.
So you're saying that you seeing based on the America we know and the struggles that every black person go through, all the struggles. We're talking from all the struggles. I don't even have to name them. You're telling me that you seeing a black man becomes president of the United States of America does nothing for you?
Let me ask you a question.
No, just answer that first. Yes or no?
It's not that it does nothing for me. And that's why I keep saying that you're looking for something that ain't not hearing.
No, I'm just asking you a question. Like,
right.
wow,
I'm trying
proud.
to answer you.
Okay.
I'm trying to answer you.
Yeah.
Right. It is great for me to look at my kids and be like, oh, see, like black president, right? And you can strive to be that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But when my kid turns around, I'm like, okay, and what did he do?
Okay. But you're still not answering what I'm asking you. I'm not asking you about your kids. I'm not asking you. I'm asking you.
He didn't just. He didn't just walk in that door.
As a black man, I know you're light skinned, and that's probably cool about fucking you up right now.
White skinned did it.
I can't even say as a black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what you was on his route.
You know what? I got you one better. I got one totally better. Y'all gonna like this. Get the cameras ready. I got one better. A co-worker of yours said to you the other day, hey man, how did you afford this? And the man didn't finish. The man had to change and say, the tires. How did you afford to keep the tires so shiny? But in your mind, you went immediately to, he's about to ask me, how can I afford this truck? Why did it get you so upset, sir?
That's two different things.
No, it's
something totally different. Shit, no, it's not. No, it's not, sir.
No, it's not.
No.
Because that's what we're trying to tell you.
No,
that
it isn't, sir.
We are not supposed to have that.
We're not supposed to have it. You're not supposed to have it.
We. But black people, but yo, the blood clot septic man come here. Come empty my bumper clot septic. The septic, the shit tank. You know what's the first blood clot thing this pussy will ask me? What kind of work you do? Nigga! Because I'm not supposed to have this.
I feel threatened.
I was only being I'm bouncing the ball.
He said,
everybody, they lost right now. They lost. What just happened?
No, man. You're down to the questions and answers. Because me answer your question, and your answer to the question is, what am I supposed to tell my kids what he do? No, I'm asking you as a black man. See?
Listen, it's great that he got it.
No, I never ask you if it's great, Bridget. I ask you as a man, a black man, and you sit up in this country where we live in, where we know everything where we have to go through.
Visually is great. Visually is
great. But it take you too long for blood clot get there, road boy. That's supposed to be a fuck.
You just keep threatening me.
Because when Obama going here, like,
in my heart,
in my heart, and every other person here. We couldn't give a fuck if we get the 40 acres on the mule. Just the fuck that a black man in the blood clot White House make tears come out your eye because you didn't believe you would live to see this day.
You know what, man? I think you know what our problem is. Because we're sitting here with this Beijing. In Beijing.
You know another thing that pisses me off? When he tries to call me Beijing in a text, it comes up Beijing. Like the fucking die.
You know, me couldn't come up with it. I didn't even know what I was supposed to say. Like, I don't. He said Beijing. So, is it China? Like,
that nigga stole up my name for no reason.
Nah, man. Me get where you are come from. You know, look on things for another level.
No,
but again, that's your insight. Right. We're not here to change your insights. We're here to, you know.
You can't. You know, because you gotta remember something, man. In this respectfully.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We was bought differently. The dark ones was bought different.
Yeah, you know what? You got a fucking point. You got a motherfucking point. Because the struggle that we go through, this motherfucker get a different fucking game. Yeah. And you won't admit it.
Nah,
because he light skinned.
All right.
Them light skinned motherfuckers always get a different
No.
Let me get to the microphone.
Me and my boy had this conversation on my Instagram. All jokes aside, and I asked him because he's taller than you, big dude, solid dude. As a matter of fact, he's the one that did the theme music for the pod. And I asked him, but when he talks, he sounds like a little aggressive, right? Like, but he don't mean nothing by it. It's just he's one of those people like let's just get to the point. Like he's not the dance around dude. So a lot of times he want to do business with me. He was like, yo, but son, I need you to be the face. Real shit that he said to me. I ain't gonna call his name, but real shit that he said to me, like, yo, I need you to.
And why do you think he wants you to be?
I'm about to get there.
Okay.
He was like, yo, you got the look, right? Hold on. He said you got the look and the way you talk is different. So I asked him, I was like, yo, son, let me ask you, do you think it's like your complexion and the way you talk? Do you think if you was a different complexion and talked the same way, it would be different? And like he stood silent for like a while. Like he really had to think about it. Like it never crossed his mind. And I know it. I've seen it. Like, yo, dark niggas have it bad because immediately, especially in light white people eyes, they're like dangerous.
But it's not just white people eyes.
Yeah.
We've walked into Spanish restaurants.
Yeah.
After walking before him, we standing at the counter. They immediately go right to him. And I'm like,
well, it happens at Jamaican restaurants too.
Technically, that wasn't a fully Jamaican
It was
restaurant.
a Jamaican restaurant.
it was in a Bajan community.
The Jamaican lady said,
It was a Bajan community.
hey baby, what you want? She looked at him, where y'all at? He had on a big Jamaican flag on his head.
She was racist. She was racist to her own people.
Yeah.
You got racist to your
He
own
had the
people.
big Jamaican flag on a big fucking Jamaican arena.
She was racist to her own people.
I went to.
But hold on. Y'all prime minister's light skin.
Oh, nah, man.
Homeless.
No, my hole is not light skin.
Homeless is light skin. That nigga ain't dark.
No, my hole is not light skin.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna pull him up.
You can pull my hole is not light skin, man. You light skin, hole is not light skin.
Homeless is me and homeless is the same.
No, hole is not about your complexion, man.
Are you crazy?
Nah, man, hole is dark on you, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Homeless do anything for your country?
If wholeness do anything for my country?
Yeah, like positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like you see.
No, and wait. Before you answer,
Yeah.
I'm not being. This question is not actually me being funny. It's just because I hear so much down talk on him.
That's what I tell you.
Right,
about
right.
The
Right.
thing with like Joe Biden. You see, Jamaica is in my eyesight. See, Jamaican president is just for show. You understand? Jamaica run by bad man, youngsters. See, when the government start look shameful, they take out the Don. But another Don is gonna come up because the prime minister can't really do certain things because as bad man them run things.
Right.
See? Now, you ask what Wholeness did. What Wholeness did was, again, it's a small step. You understand what I mean? But instead of the money going out to the bad man then, and you as the bad man now can start
Feed the
get
wolves.
2 people and get people to paint up 2 streets and you can hire a man to fix the road and
Right.
you understand?
Right. Siaga days.
That get cut out with Wholeness.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So now you have a more, what's the word I'm looking for now? You have a more,
I think I know you're trying to.
you have a better idea of where the $50,000 where is going now.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Right.
They're more stable.
It's a little bit more stable. You understand what I'm saying? So it is not this big. You know what I mean? Oh, but it's better than all the trickle down that used to happen before.
Right.
So it's a step in the right direction.
Right.
But in himself, he's still a bad man. Because wholeness is labor right, and labor right controlled by bad man, but it's just that him himself now is a bad man himself.
Right.
You understand? So now him have to ease off some of the damn them and make it look like him in control.
Yeah, because every time I hear him talk,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this dude come from something.
No man, a bad man.
Like,
No.
like he can talk, and
Yeah.
this is no disrespect. I'm just saying, he can talk to the masses. Like, if you put him in, if you took him to the White House, he could sit in there and have the conversation.
Right.
But if you took him to the hood, he could talk to them, and they gonna get, and they'll see it on him.
Flip this.
But right. Like, you can see, like, if you listen to him,
Yeah.
you can see it on him. Like, yo, this dude ain't just
Yeah.
regular. Like,
Right.
something up with this dude. Like, he come from something.
So you see him make a lot of him spend the money differently. Where when I say differently, instead of giving it to Badman and yeah, for 8 months the country looked like it shining and then it just died
Right.
down again.
Oh, Andrew Holness is the prime minister of Jamaica.
I'm gonna bring you up to speed. him do some investments where, as the prime minister or the president, not everybody is going to agree with you. You understand?
Right.
But now you have highways like crazy because he signed certain deals with China.
With
where
China, right.
getting certain minerals.
But I hear a lot of people like frustrated with the China situation. Like, China's buying up all of Jamaica.
It doesn't matter what you do, people is going to complain.
Right.
You understand what I mean? You still have to look on the country itself 30 years from now.
Right.
You understand what I mean? And if China believes them can just walk in and take over Jamaica, I promise you, it will never happen. They could have all the bombs in the fucking world.
Right.
It will never happen. The minute them plane land me, I tell you, say the whole of them dead. You understand? And I'm not shit we are talking about. We're not even talking about bullets. You understand what I'm saying? So, because Jamaica is a country where certain bullshit, when it reach certain level, people don't give two fucks.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, him do certain things and, you know, China get certain minerals out of the country and backside, but now we have highways. You understand? Now you can build up more stores now. Tourism can get more wide and more quicker now.
Right.
Because when it used to take 5 hours to go from Ocherios to Montego Bay, now it take 2.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So it's the long journey you have to look at.
Right.
See, so let's do that a lot. But again, it's just like here. You understand where people fail to see it. Where Joe Biden do so much work, but it now reach we as in our pocket, so we still hungry.
Right.
We can't put gas in the car like we want to.
Right.
We don't want to wait till 3 more years for really, or 5 more years for because by 5 more years another president, and we don't think we already see how fucked up the situation is, so we don't even know what the next 4 are gonna bring.
So what do you think, like, if Trump get it, like, what would be the downfall?
No, if Trump get in, the downfall would be, my biggest fear of the downfall is racism reverse. Where instead of racism would make steps forward for equality, it's going to go back. And that is just black and white.
Right.
That is my fear. It's not policies. It's not, you know what I mean, all this other shit. Because I couldn't give 2 fuck about how much America owe.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Like America will figure out a way to pay the bills.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
If, let's just say, your neighbor was racist, but not outraged, like not out. You know, you didn't see it, right? Trump got it then, and all of a sudden you found out, like, yo, this thing is racist. Do you think that's a good thing? Like, yo, now you can see who the fuck your enemy is, or you rather them hide like they usually do? Because that's what I feel like happened when Trump was in office. It was like all the ones that was racist,
Yeah.
kind of felt like strong and was like,
It's not kinda, that's what it is.
Right.
And that's the problem.
Right.
That is the issue with him right now. For me, I can't speak for anyone else. It is not the policies. It's the racism that's coming up out of him, that he is emboldened.
It's breeding.
Is right. That's my fear.
Right.
It's not policies. It's not because I'm rich. It's not because him is a rich man with this attitude, I'm rich, I do what I want kind of thing.
Right.
No, it's
Most
the
like
racism that he's digging up and emboldening all these people where, no, you can't even walk down the road because you feel like it, like how you used to anymore.
Right.
That's the part of me afraid of.
Okay.
And it's going to get a point where it's not just really just affecting us, you know, as the dark skin did, because the real racists, they don't give a damn what.
Why you do that in there?
What?
Why you put in dark skin? Why you put that in there?
What?
Why you couldn't just say black?
No, I gotta make the point. I gotta drive the point in. I got the point through.
Yeah, roll them up.
You know, I gotta roll it out. So don't think because you went and bought, like, you know, maybe for instance a redneck trucker. If you think you went and bought one, they think that, oh, once he get in, you're good. The real white, he gonna look at you and say, I don't care what kind of nigga you are, you's a nigga.
Right.
So he don't really care.
I gotta bring my vehicle back to this.
No, you see, if they would keep it to themselves.
Let me say, why?
You are.
We didn't say
We got the same truck.
like,
Who are the same?
You.
Which same truck?
Your truck is like my truck. It's both a pickup truck. Dodge,
Yeah.
Toyota.
it's not the same.
No, when you say the same truck, you
Yeah, what you
mean
mean?
in the Trump category?
Yeah.
Oh, I get looked at every fucking where I go
All
with
right,
that
so
big
why you
red
keep
truck.
calling my truck? Why you talking about my truck?
No, baby, because you're light skinned. I'm not light skinned.
Yeah.
And your shit look like it belong in a roller derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It may be that. You know, could be some of that. You trying to put us in that category.
You laugh.
Let me
It's gonna be so hard, but it's on me.
No, it's not. It's not.
I got you with something just now.
Every time it's on me. This is about the third time he stood up. I can't, man. I'm going to smoke a cigarette, man. I can't fuck with y'all. I can't fuck with y'all, man. Gee, keep the people entertained, man.
Yo, my neighbor don't answer, you know. See, him is a trumper. You understand? But guess what? We have that respect. Because him know say, yo, for you, for make it here, and miss you all live it, he's a human being.
Right.
And if we just treat each other like a human being, we'll all be fine.
Right.
But the problem is all these things that they're bringing up.
That they're bringing up and it's stirring. And it's stirring.
They're
And
trying
that's
to
the
bring back stuff
problem.
from the 60s.
Right.
Like, why can't we move forward?
Right.
Why can't we make it better for everybody?
And this is what he's doing. He's stirring that pot.
That's the
and when
problem.
you stir the beehive, all the bees are gonna come out.
Politics like that for know all these numbers and
Right.
trillions and no, but I can see with my two eyes what you're trying to do.
You know, if you take a stick and you hit a beehive, they're gonna come out and swarm.
You see what I'm saying, dog? That is my problem. You see what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
That is my problem, Gary.
That
man.
is a whole fact.
Podcast to be continued.
Well,
yeah.
they really can't pause it, so you know we're gonna have to keep it running.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So you know, we're gonna wait till in the somebody.
Come
I have to wait somebody finish, you know, flushing themselves.
No. Let me ask you a question. What if I was in the bathroom?
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard what you just said.
But what?
If somebody hit a beehive and then, where the fuck you got that line? Don't come over here with educated shit. Huh? What fucking...
For a minute there, you started talking about Beyonce.
He said the beehive. What the fuck Beyonce got to do with Trump?
Beyonce got it here. We're talking about Trump. Shit.
Oh man.
Yo, do you
know?
see? Well, come back here with top boy now.
Yeah man. 17 come back. You know what I mean? In the meantime, I deal with this guy right here.
You're a piece of shit, man.
Hey there, my brethren.
Brethren my ass. Brethren my ass. I was ganged up on.
Well, wait a minute. See, that's racist, son. That is stereotyping
Light
stuff,
skin
man.
against dark skin. 2 dark skins jumped
Wow.
as usual in high school. How it goes down. And then everybody want to cry when the dark skin nigga get cut.
Man, wow, that's deep there, brother. That's deep.
Every time the dark skin nigga get cut, wow. Oh, when that light skin nigga was hating. No, you trying to jump me. That's why I said.
I don't think that's a That's a fact. I mean, if you research it, some of us like to research.
I do. I like to know what's going on. Sue me for trying to be educated.
Well,
Push that battery down, son. The one that's not lit up. Just push it down. Yeah.
Some of us used to go to school and end up coming home with that dunce hat. You know what I mean?
And how did it make you feel? Why is it not lit up?
It is lighting up.
It's not.
It was lighting up. It was blinking. Come on, man. You gonna go over there with a big old combat boot and mess the damn
I
thing
know,
up.
because the thing is, this is so good. Oh, there we go.
I want people to understand that our education comes from extensive knowledge. Stuff that we've gone through, stuff that we've seen. You might want to get that.
You barely went to school, nigga.
That's a whole fact. Let me tell you something. I'm absolutely not going to argue that, sir. I barely remember some of my teachers. At a young age, I started hustling. I started doing what I needed to do.
I
You know what I mean?
Teacher too. I ain't gonna say
It's different. We remember them differently. Like, you know what I mean?
I had this one teacher. Oh Lord have mercy. What did she teach? Global studies.
That might have been sex ed.
And she was a little short thing, old school Afro puff kind of hairdo. I wasn't that much a looker, but had some tight white buns. I want to say her name so bad. She's probably gone by now, who knows. But her daughter's probably still of age. One day she finally gave in. I said, hey, you want to come to my house? I tore that white woman up. Balls. My 16-year-old energy. 2 weeks later, I went to a high school where her daughter went.
Oh, Jesus.
And knocked her daughter down. And for whatever reason, she was highly upset.
Well, that's bewildering to me. Like, why would she be upset?
You're a married woman.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, a week prior, you was banging her out, and then a week later, you banged the daughter out.
Yeah, but, it wasn't like it was a relationship. You married.
Right.
I feel like I'm being judged.
This is what I want y'all people to see. What are we dealing with here? I, on the other hand, might not come from a well-Christian home, but I was a proper young man. Very politeful. Pull the chair out, open the door. Very respectful. I don't understand what I'm getting down.
You got 5 kids, man. Huh?
Wow!
Huh?
This is where we going with that?
You got 5 kids, bro.
This is where we going with that. Okay. All right. You shouldn't want to go there. You might want to stop right now. Pull the brakes. Pull the brakes, sir. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you right now.
Don't you?
It might be 5. No. Sandbox.
I'm just giving.
We gonna be in the sandbox.
I'm just giving.
Sandbox.
Listen, I'm just giving well-known facts. Now, if you give inside information, I'm fuck up.
Inside information.
I'm a vacuum with you with the shit. I'm beating the facts right here. I don't know why it's here, but it's here for a reason. I'm beating it. I put that there and made it red for me to beat the shit out of you.
I'm trying to figure out why the vacuum is on a floor where there's no carpet.
Listen, Jamaican fingers.
Whoa.
What up, pick up my vacuum?
Why do you have a vacuum in here?
Because right now I need to turn on some heat soon. I have a wood stove where I get heat from. So when you bring the wood in, a lot of stuff get on the floor. So you just vacuum it up right away because I'm a Jamaican. We don't like nastiness.
Oh man, I thought you was gonna go someplace else with that. I'm glad you cleaned that
Wood.
up. In my head, I'm like, yo, when you said wood stove, I'm like, please don't tell me he vacuums the damn stove.
Wood heat. So
You know what I thought?
Yeah.
Nah, my brain didn't even go there. I thought he turned the vacuum backwards for the air that blows out the back to fire to blow the air to make on the fire.
No,
to make it hot.
No.
But look at his face. He's like, yo, that can't work.
The fire get that. Don't bring smoke in.
He's like, yo, because I gotta use this thing on there.
No, man, we have fire starter, man. So you have something where you put it in and that light the fire, you know? Now already I want to have the youth them upstairs and get cool, cause hey Christian!
But down here is warm.
That's what I'm saying. It's warm down here. And usually it's cold down here.
Upstairs got glass, nothing but glass. So close the curtain them.
Because I would think down here would be colder before.
Is it cold upstairs?
No, not really.
Okay, close the blinds.
Yeah, it's really warm.
Really?
Yo, by the way,
Huh?
Me and Caleb come back up?
No, stay upstairs. Close the blinds.
Caleb, come.
Caleb, go upstairs.
Done.
Yeah.
by the way, Kevin's hosting this pod. We're doing it outside. Obviously, you can see we're not doing it in the studio, so we're doing it outside. And he was gracious enough to host this pod today, as they jumped me, as Jamaicans do.
No, you see, that's the thing. You see, when certain people talk, them tell you facts. But when the Jamaicans start with jumping, you see how quick them ready if you put a
It's a dark skin thing.
Jamaican.
It's a dark skin thing.
Yeah, it's a
Dark skin niggas stick together.
But like
So they should.
yeah, but like we tell them still, boop in our head. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. No say nothing, man. Yeah. Let's go and cut and go through.
I'm telling you now, I'm sampling that and I'm going to use it. Every time there's a curse word. Boop, boop,
Boop in our head. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, I think this was a good pod, man.
Wow.
This shit was, believe it or not, 3 hours.
Wow, this is my first one, so yeah.
We are, 2 hours in 30 minutes.
But I mean, that makes both of us. I mean, this is not something that we do on the regular.
No.
We both have jobs.
Yeah, man, we life too busy.
Yeah, our life is too busy, man.
No,
you know what I mean?
Just say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
We both hardworking.
Hardworking, what? You sit down and watch Netflix all day, bro. Huh? You watch movies all day long. What do you do? Oh, I gotta plug in a mic.
I want to go.
Dark skin problems.
I want to go on record and officially say, now y'all can't tell me this. Does that not sound like a light skinned hater?
You want to do it?
Let's think about
True color.
You know, he showing the two cups.
He lost Big Shirley. Blind Shirley. He lost Blind Shirley. It was him.
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you wanna fuck with me?
No, but I mean that just goes more to show what I'm talking about. Cause who does something like that?
Shirley.
And who would do something like that but a light skinned person? Like that's some light skin shit. Like a dark skinned person would have just said
blind
that.
woman.
But wow. That's you said a lot of this, sir.
This podcast.
That's some light skin thing, man.
Deep.
Yeah, that's a light skin thing. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna just say this respectfully. I don't appreciate the way Kev laughed every time the joke was on me. I didn't like it.
Bridget.
Yeah. When it's on when it's the other side of the room, it's when it's on me. Who the fuck is in the room, my friend? Huh? Who was I Love Lucy husband again?
Wait a minute.
Jamaicans can't
What was I Love Lucy?
You can't.
What was Lucy's husband's name again?
Oh, Ricky. Ricardo.
Lucy. That laugh comes out. When it's on a dark skin joke.
I don't know what these men talking about. I'm just here participating.
Yeah, you know, that's how this guy gets, you know.
Just participating.
Alright, but it was real, man. We'll wrap this shit up.
Yeah. Cause we're about to start some fire with the camera them there right now. Yeah, fire. More fire.
More fire.
Like since last night. Blaze it up. We'll see you now again sometime.
Facts.
Yeah.